ringtone for...
It's all good.
There, hopefully that sound is good. But... Ay, coño! Yes, my love. Okay. Okay. You called me to tell me it sounds good? I love you. I love you. See ya.
Welcome to Damien the DM stream, where we take phone calls every day.
I'm sorry. Oh God, I am a professional streamer. I am a professional DM. This is literally all I'm paid to do because my only income is Twitch. For now. Moving right along. We left off at some very interesting choices of joining the rebellion. You guys, most of you had some lovely date nights as well.
How'd your night date go?
Oh, I forgot all about it. I drank too much.
We can go with that. And totally not just that neither of us had the time to...
She had such a good time, it just blew her mind.
Oh, goodness. Moving on from so many jokes I could be making right now. There was some lovely dates had, well,
Hey.
Kelmore and his inner contemplation a lot. That was a sentence. That was... Oh, boy.
Yes, Kelmorn is a deep thinker. He takes a long time to think.
Hey.
Sorry.
No worries.
Hey.
Navi, I swear. Okay. It goes off again. I'm putting it behind me and ignoring it. I know she's watching the stream.
That's just like a, challenge.
Alright. You all wake up the next morning from your inner contemplation, your fun little dates, which left varying impressions on you.
Hey.
Where's the first place you all would like to go?
Kelmorn would like some food.
Yeah, I would say let's go get something to eat.
Alright, you guys head to the tavern. And upon entering the tavern, you see Ursula sitting and chatting with a familiar face. You see...
Hey.
You two? You
I
see...
What's up, everybody? How's it
Edmund!
going?
It's awkward when you come in.
Stop fuckers.
That's on brand for Doug. That's on brand.
Grab my...
And you like the message I sent you?
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Hi,
Hi.
sup, fuckers. Okay.
Does he need to roll a perception check now?
And you haven't even had a cocktail yet.
Nope, this is natural energy.
Oh, trust me, I can't even blame this on the cocktail yet. I'm a mess.
Have a cocktail.
I should have one, maybe.
Just not as many as last time.
What do you mean? I was perfectly
Apparently
fine.
she was fine.
I was
Yeah.
obviously
She
fine.
was
She
perfectly
passed out.
fine, passed out. But is in the safety of their own home is
Yes.
perfectly fine.
Yeah.
But Josh, the group has a surprise for you as well.
Oh. Hi.
You want an entrance, you're gonna get put on the spotlight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, that's red. That's Josh Red.
Yep. Redder than his notebook, his dice tray.
The whole night.
Speechless.
New dice.
Oh, hey.
Circus, thank you for the
I
sub!
love
9 months, holy mackerel!
Thank you guys so much. Oh my. I've got red. I've got green. I've got blue. I've got them all.
And that there is some minis along with a little laser cut mimic dice jail that you can put together.
I'm gonna have so much fun. This is where.
He's like, alright, I'm out of here, gotta go play that. Bye.
Yeah, I
It was fun.
We're gonna be doing the campaign. We'll come up to a serious question for Edmund. We just see him pulling super glue out of nowhere.
gotta.
But the real question is, what did you think about the bone?
The bone.
There was a bone left outside your before you left.
That was a hot minute ago.
That was a hot minute ago, and I get the joke as a player. Edmund would not, though.
Well, I did like knocking unconscious, so
You also made me piss myself.
and bit off some things.
How long has it been since Kelmorn has seen it?
To Kelmorn, anywhere between 50 years to 2 minutes. He's like a dog like that himself.
In actual time, it's been a little under 2 weeks.
Alright. Do me good.
So it's crown, peach crown, and Sprite.
Are they
Or the
olive?
other is peanut butter,
Are they olive?
whiskey, Kahlua, and half and half. So they're
Oh.
all cocktails.
Oh, that is
21
so
plus
cool.
sip has been turned on for the channel point reward redemption.
How bad do I want to be tonight?
And amongst
You
other
very bad.
And amongst other fun things, you might also see that we have a new goal where, should we reach the goal, I will be doing a little giveaway with a first, second, and third place winner. Yay! Alright, on to the game, finally!
Oh, that's what we're here.
No, we're just here to get drunk, stream it, and hang out.
That's not, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's basically what Heroes Feast was.
We need to have another one of those. Those were fun.
Yes, they were.
I had the, and you guys have it now too, the D&D cookbook.
Yes.
Tried cooking a bunch of stuff from it. It was pretty good. Yep.
Right there. Da 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 da. Heroes Feast. Cool. Yeah, we made a bunch of
And they have
stuff from
alcoholic
it.
drinks in
And
there too.
the dwarven pudding in there is delicious.
Oh yeah.
It sounds like it would be horrible, but it's delicious.
Dark chocolate.
Made out
Yeah.
of pure dwarven.
What?
Dwarves.
Okay.
Pay no attention behind the curtain.
Need to close it.
Dun, 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 dun.
I don't even know if camera can see you.
Nobody can see over there.
Nope. Nobody can see you.
So we're just talking to
Okay,
like
time to
an
move the cameras.
invisible.
We're all yeah.
No!
I mean, I could just rotate this one over.
You don't want to see me.
Everybody loves you, honey. You enter the tavern, the smell of fresh food hitting you, as well as the sight of Ursula and Edmund speaking at the bar together.
Hi.
Hey, it's the puppy dude.
Do you get my message?
You guys are here. Are you fucking serious?
The long-awaited reunion! I'm gonna die!
Do you get my bone?
Ed, what sort of animal was that?
Cow,
I should have figured.
I think. Maybe human.
That's on level with you, so.
I am a very nice person.
You made me piss myself within the first hour of us meeting.
Well, you picked me up. Consent.
You're right. I should have asked. I'm sorry.
We're trying to reform him.
I
a
go
little.
and grab and hug Kelmore.
Okay.
And I cradle him like a little baby.
Grapple check opposed
I'm not.
You're not
I just don't
resisting?
know what to do. I'm like, inflict? I don't know.
That's a dirty 20.
I no resistance. I'm like,
It would have been funny if you rolled a 1.
I set him down on the table. On top of the table.
Just the nearest table.
Yep. It's good to see.
Your foot lands in someone's eggs.
It doesn't move.
Are you okay?
Is this okay?
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
He's a friend.
I like this up here.
You're like
We
the
can see
same
eye to
height.
eye.
It's good to see stuff instead of people's butts all the time.
Yeah, or they're...
You
Yeah.
know, the front part. Yeah.
Yeah.
I get it.
For a second, I thought you were gonna say front butt. I'm not going.
Not about it.
I actually was.
Refrained. It's not about it.
I
It
did
was
not
about to come
refrain.
out, so... Because no filter would come when I get to be no filter. Okay. I sit down in the eggs. I don't notice the eggs, but
The guy just sighs and
I'm
walks
sorry.
away.
I'm sorry I'm sitting in your eggs.
They're not my eggs.
It's good to be back.
Yeah, you guys haven't even ordered yet.
I start eating the eggs.
Why are you sitting on?
It seems on par. This makes sense.
That's like something my 1-year-old does.
It's
That
very
fits.
on brand.
Okay. Tommy
Okay.
Pickle over here.
Yep.
It looks like he's doing math in his head, but he's definitely not. Alright, the tool. The square root of
He missed you. You remember him, right?
I remember, but nobody's ever missed me before.
Well, that's really sad. I would miss you
Yeah.
if you were gone, and
We
or
were-
I was gone.
We were really intimate at one point, so
Yeah, I mean, I passed part of him, I'm sure.
Oh my Lanta.
I mean, that's the group initiation, so
Yeah.
you guys are about to be initiated, by the way.
I don't have
So I'm
that
leaving.
part to bite off. I'm sorry.
Well, you got others.
Well, I mean, I'm not sorry that I don't, but I don't. I mean, I could like shape shift if it made you feel better,
Well, we'll
but
deal with the elf first.
okay.
I
Heard the
mean,
story. No, we won't.
didn't you always want to have rounded ears?
No.
Okay.
Ursula has just been watching you all taking this whole interaction in like legs crossed, just like it's a show, basically. Arm propped up on the bar, just
Excuse me. Oh, wait. Okay. Okay. That's just...
I get that I'm
I was about to
dreaming,
look at
but
myself,
you
so.
don't need to hurt yourself. I'm real.
Okay.
Here's Bob.
What?
Little dragon.
the
head.
stuffed dragon that we had
Oh.
purchased before is finally.
I have not met Bob.
Bob.
You gotta get something for Bob to eat. I
Where
don't think
did
he
you pull
wants
that
butt
from?
eggs.
Bob eats it.
Oh, that's gross.
But he eats it like really sloppily, so like parts of egg and saliva just drop on your
It's,
shoulder.
okay. It's next to the rest of the what else he ate last night. Bugs.
You need to get like a little shoulder burp rag or something for when you feed him.
I look at the elf's cloak.
At this point, Ember hops away from you and up onto your lap.
Who is this?
Ember.
The Hellhound puppy.
I'm so much of a puppy now.
You knew yeah, she's a little bigger. She's
Alright.
not full grown.
Don't let her sneeze.
What happens if she sneezes?
Catch on fire.
And
I
the
get
black
some
lab,
pepper.
the black lab,
Face her that way.
the black lab looking puppy does have flames coming out of its like mouths and paws that aren't currently hurting you, despite it being on your lap.
You've gotten bigger. Just a little bit.
And then you see she kind of just wags her tail happily.
Head switches.
Yay! Contemplating hard over there.
He's wondering if it's raining today.
You just walked.
Well, you know, for once, it's actually not raining for reals.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I was waiting
Yeah,
for
it seems
to
like
happen.
every time I go home, it storms, so it's like, okay, my internet's gonna be crap.
It's been very stormy in Florida lately. If you didn't know, we're based out of Florida.
The more you know.
Fully vaccinated. Fully vaccinated. I will point out.
Unlike a lot of Floridians at this point,
Don't get me
unfortunately.
started. Oh my god. I don't want to go off on a tangent.
But Ursula kind of waits for you all to have your little. What the hell is the word?
Reunion?
Reunion, yes.
So, did y'all kill any cool shit?
Sin?
We didn't do that.
No, we didn't kill her, but I'm pretty
And
sure
I don't
Sin-
think she's dead. She went up.
Yeah, she would not go up if she died.
Well, she
I
was,
don't think she would either.
well, I
No,
don't know,
Sin
but
got captured. We couldn't stop it.
we
We tried.
tried. It was right after you left. We could have used your help.
I'm sorry. I had to go kill some shit.
It was a rather large spectacle in the city, to be honest.
Mm.
Two angels fighting in the sky, and these three who don't exactly blend in. Well, you kind of.
Yeah.
But orange hair and.
Oh, and I have a bounty on my head for some reason. I mean, I guess they really want me to do their fall line.
Yeah, we killed a bounty hunter. That was fun.
Yeah, I think you're one of the people that is listed on the bounty too.
Oh, fuck yes.
Well,
Because
you
it
are.
says his companions, but we
Hey.
weren't with him when that was initially put out.
Oh, but you
so-
are now, so you're fucked.
Uh,
Just saying. Guilty by association.
Be careful. Watch your six.
6?
Yeah.
6.
6. Behind
Is there a
you.
clock in this room? What?
Why would you want to watch your sex?
Around you, that's a fair thing to do.
There's so many
Little
things
dick
that we
biter
need
over
to,
here.
As
we
in
need to
sax,
talk
not
about.
sex. Sax. As in saxophone. Where's your mind?
right? I heard sax.
I heard sax.
Don't kill
I
my
was just
character.
referring to ball sack.
Oh, okay.
my god!
There's,
Oh,
well,
again,
Fair.
this
And
is
y'all
how
have been
session's
talking
going.
about
Really?
fighting.
yeah, I mean, that's very fair
that's fair.
assumption.
Thank you.
Oh, by the way, I get it. No, go ahead. Yeah, this is
Okay.
non-game related. I'm just sharing something with you that I think you'll enjoy.
Okie dokie. Alright. You kind of finish your little catch-up session, or so turns to you. It seems like we have some time to wait, unfortunately.
Of course, we always have time. We
Well-
never have the past.
Meaning
Never
we're
get the
being
future.
forced to wait for anything to happen with the winery. I can just stay in town if there are issues that the rest of you have to deal with.
And he's gone.
No, I remember we had the pure blood thing that they had all these magical items that we were going to burn.
That was back in Lothering.
Oh, that's right. Are we not in Lothering? I know we're not. Are we not in Lothering?
No.
No?
For
Damn
a
it.
while now.
Are we dead?
No.
Okay.
I'd hate to be dead with you fuckers.
I don't know what you did to be dead with me, but damn, that must have been bad.
Sin went up. Oh
He's
dear.
self-aware. All right.
Yeah, things are different.
Care to explain?
No.
Okay. I didn't honestly expect you to.
Calmord is, both of his fists are closed, and it seems like he's rubbing two items that are not visible to anybody.
I'm going to hazard a guess that it's the emblems.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you care to share with them what you are doing in town? This is Ursula, by the way.
I had a date. I'll basically catch them up on what I have been doing. The thing about the sirens, the thing about the grungs, the whole 9 yards, the fact that I can meditate now, which is surprising. And I had a date with a very pretty elf.
Ooh.
Oh, we know.
Awesome. We all had dates. Well, not Kilburn, but that's okay.
Actually, I kind of did.
Okay.
But we knew this elf. She was kind of I don't know. Remember the one that we used
There's
her?
a lot of elves.
There are. I mean, they grow on trees.
Elf?
Whoa, wait.
He's an elf.
I mean, they.
Wait. Let him finish the story. Hold on.
I mean, it's not harvesting season, so.
What?
Well, you come from trees, right? Like apples.
Wood elf, so I mean that makes sense, but
I'm not just like start
I
writing down.
get his logic, but no.
I'm gonna start like writing down all the things that I need to have a like discussion with Kelvin about it sometime. But
Let me go get a big 3-ring binder.
Yeah, it's
Birds
this is going
and
on the list.
bees. It's not okay to bite. Again.
The difference between inflict wounds and cure wounds.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
The whole like, I think there was like some like
Don't bonk your friend on the head.
male female things and
Yeah, he does that. He won't.
yeah, there's lots of things that we have to.
No, there was this bard that we tried to use her name, and she didn't want to help us out, so we just made an illusion of her, and to help us out.
Yeah. But yeah.
She was an elf, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I don't want to be speciesist.
I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw while I.
Ruh-roh.
Ooh. You. Okay, dice or do you need to be on? You made the
I
call.
rolled that stuff.
Dice or do you need to be
I
on?
rolled that.
Dice.
As he explains his adventures with having fought off 2 sirens on his own in order to save a colony,
Sorry.
he explains to you that he fought off 2 sirens on his own to save a now only 4 large colony of grunks.
So it was your charisma, but the sirens didn't want you, is that why?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought you dated
Just
the
for-
sirens.
But I got a 14 because I have a +8 in my wisdom.
Noted.
I am
What?
honest, I rolled-
I've never seen a minus 10 charisma.
I rolled a 5! On 4d6, drop the lowest. How do you roll a 5? I did it. Anyway.
I
rolled
thought you
this-
meant you dated the sirens. I was like, good on you, but
They're not my type.
Nobody's your type.
Yeah, they don't have enough fleas.
you just said you didn't want to be species, and then now you said that.
That was the drop off.
Which part?
The fleas. I
Oh,
said they
you
don't
want
have
to
enough
be
fleas.
I have fleas.
Brings his leg back leg up.
Very flexible.
The dexterity side, yeah. Dash and back's good, yeah.
Oh God.
It's gonna be one of those sessions.
It's my first time back. It has to be.
Right.
Kelmord,
Alright, so
as you are holding these 2 emblems, you can feel one of them getting very cold and one of them getting very warm. Almost at the same level as the one that is getting cold. As if it's trying to keep it at bay. You begin to have visions. You see
Like, what do you know?
You see the ruins that you fell into when you first found the book. But it's as if you're looking into it from a third-person perspective. You see yourself straggling behind the group as you take a bit longer to pack your belongings. You go down the hallways. You see the part of the floor as you're about to fall through it. You see underneath it. You see the long, like black, chain-bound arm reaching up from a tome in the center and pulling the floor down, causing you to fall. You can see a light coming from a section that you didn't get to go to. You follow the light in a first-person perspective now. And you can hear a woman humming. The smell of books hits your nose again as the vision fades and you return to the tavern.
Now, am I conscious during these visions?
Like, you don't just fall over.
Right,
It
well,
just
that-
looks like you're spacing out really
Because
hard.
what Kelmorn would say, as he's seeing the visions, he sees himself going towards that. No, don't go in there!
It's just like every horror movie after you like, no, don't do it, and they do it.
That's a bad book. That smells weird.
Klaatu, Vrata,
So Kelborn
Nick.
regrets finding the book then.
Well, you guys just hear all that. Don't go in there. That's a bad book, and that smells weird.
And, and we're going to dismiss it as
Kelmorn
seems right.
Exactly.
Seems par.
Actually, I mean, Kiri wouldn't, but. Are you okay? Are you having a stroke? Do you smell burnt toast?
I think it's dementia.
No.
We should put him down.
Are you
Yeah.
okay?
I open up my hands and I see which one is getting burned.
Well, it's not that one was getting burned, it's that one was turning ice cold, like painfully frostbite cold.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the Thera's-Dune symbol.
Okay.
The Ayun symbol was the one getting warm and keeping it at bay.
Okay. So is it enough that it's like damaging the one hand?
It has not damaged
Okay.
you.
What's the matter?
I don't know. I want to go to bed.
We just got up. Do you not feel good?
I don't know what I feel.
Do you need a nap?
I need a moment.
Okay. I'll stay
You
right
want a
here.
piggyback ride?
I don't know. I need more eggs to sit on.
I don't know.
I
I point towards the eggs and I'm just like,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Edmund still doesn't.
But we'll get him eggs. Not
Maybe you
cooked.
shouldn't have ate the butt eggs.
Maybe that's
I've ate them before, they're fine.
I don't know if
God,
that makes
I hope
me
you've
feel
been closed
better.
every time he's eaten butt eggs.
But
And
eggs.
someone would just shut down for a moment and
Yeah.
just process.
So we need to wait to
Guys, I
Ursula.
think we should wait for him.
But I think
Something's
Ursula,
wrong.
we said we're not ready. We have to wait.
Correct. In order for anything to happen with the winery, the owner has to actually return from the city of Solheim.
So what should we
Do
do
an
in the
intelligence
what should we do in
check.
the meantime?
I mean, you are welcome to take up some hunts. You are welcome to go to another town and either myself or Asteria can contact you.
bar fights.
I don't believe you two have met Asteria.
I have no idea who that is. So I'm like, but you had me at hunt. So I'm just, you know.
I am, and let me know if this is what you would like me to do. I'm imagining it would. I did an intelligence check first to see if Kelmorn would understand sort of what's going on. With my intelligence modifier of 0, I got a 16. And then I was going to do a wisdom check to see if he could actually comprehend. Like, intelligence, I feel, is he would know what's going on, but wisdom, he would be able to comprehend exactly what's going on.
Okay, if that's, like, if you can't.
Well, it's also just because I'm trying to stick to the character.
Yeah. I mean, you know your character best, so.
is still a 14, so I would say that would probably be a success.
That rolled on so many numbers, it almost
does.
stopped
It's
like
all
3
smooth.
times.
It's all smooth, so it just
bounces.
it's awesome.
My shiny new ones are nice and pointy.
What is in this town? Like, is there a... I forget if this was a port town or not.
It's a beach
We were on a
town?
beach. Well, we went to the beach.
I know exactly. Calmorn stands up suddenly, jumps off the table, and starts running towards a blacksmith.
Okay. You were able to find one easily enough.
And I look around, and I look at the blacksmith. Sir, this is gonna look crazy. I'm okay. Just please let me do this, okay?
You're not trying to off yourself in my store, are you?
No, absolutely not. I'm going to live. And
Okay.
I'm going to live longer than you. Maybe.
You got a pretty head start on me.
I'm actually 47. I live a very long time, thank you very much.
What are you trying to do?
I would just like access to your shop for 2 minutes. I will not use any of your tools, I will not use any of your materials, and I will pay you for it.
What are you going to do in my shop then?
I just need to take a look at your forge to see if it will meet my requirements.
Roll a persuasion check.
I'm actually good at that. And I am not doing guidance. That's a 10.
Yeah, no, I'm not okay with just handing over my store.
Charm person.
It's a wisdom saving throw.
Let me see.
That's a nat 1.
Okay.
Doesn't matter.
Falls in love with you.
Sir, I will give you a gold if you just let me have access to your store to see if your forge will meet my requirements.
Fine.
Gold.
I
I go. Now, has anybody in the party followed me?
would've. So you
No,
got
I'm gonna.
Kyrie behind
no,
you.
I'm just gonna sit down and order breakfast because he's not there.
I'm just gonna keep ordering.
Eat
it.
in peace.
You know they don't last long, right? It's not like you can take them with you to travel.
Wait, are you getting raw eggs?
Yeah, raw eggs.
It still stands.
It's fine.
God, are you gonna egg Calmorn?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Is that a deck joke?
So you see
I
this
think it
exchange,
is.
Kyrie.
I go into the
I've got
forge.
good deck, so.
Hot embers and all that.
Need
The
some
hand
shot.
with the Therisdune symbol goes into him. And let's go. I know that's massive damage.
What are you doing?
And then I pull out. Don't worry, my pull-out game is on point.
Oh, God.
Your what's on point? You're not gonna jump in that, are you?
Well, my hand just went into it. To the hot embers. And then I pulled it. I'm taking damage right now.
Yep. That's 8 fire damage just as you put your hand in and drop it. Are you gonna keep it there?
Yeah.
Okay. How long are you going to keep
Oh
it
no,
there?
I'm dropping the holy symbol in there. I'm
Okay.
wanting to destroy it.
Okay. Are you keeping your hand in there
No.
and pulling it out? Okay.
No.
And then that process
What's
you
that?
take a
What's that burning smell? It's weird.
It's like bacon.
It's Calmorn, you know? I gotta
That's what I'm saying. I
ask.
can see this happening. You know.
I try to cast guidance on myself.
Okay. Roll an Arcana check for me.
Arcana?
Mm-hmm.
That's not good. Because I don't have that skill.
I do illusion spellcast.
That's an 8.
Okay.
What did
You
Must be the intelligence.
feel a disconnect as you go to try to cast, but you feel like there's still that potential of spell casting. As you make this choice, what are you doing with the Ioun emblem?
It's still in my hand.
Okay. As you make this choice, you hear that same female voice in your head.
It's like I'm not paying nothing.
I can give you what's been lost. I can give you something new. Should you commit to myself?
I'm saying these words out loud too. So you're hearing these.
Are you repeating verbatim what she
Exactly.
said? So I think you're talking to me.
But I'm looking at the floor. I'm looking at the wall. I'm not looking at you when I say it. So
Should you commit to me as your deity, I will give you power. And that sense of madness that has constantly been stirring in Kelmorn's head has finally dissipated.
oh.
It is like you've been wearing beer goggles for 3 weeks straight and you take it off finally. It's really disorienting at
I
first
paid
how
what?
clear everything is. But then you
Absolutely, nobody should have to go through that.
So are you agreeing to?
Absolutely. Nobody should have to go through that.
So you lose your levels in cleric for Tharizdun, but you have a choice to make here.
Okay.
You will make this choice Kingdom Hearts style based on items. There is a sword and shield together in front of you. There is a long staff. And there is simply Ioun's holy symbol. You can see them in your mind. Which one do you go to?
I just say, can I have a moment to pick? Or do I need to pick right now?
And take your time. It's an important choice.
I think I need a drink first, if you don't mind.
And above table, this is how you choose between being a warlock of Ioun, cleric of Ioun, or paladin of Ioun.
Are you
Well,
gonna roll for it?
You know, the original Calmorn would, but the thing is that I'm also looking at my stats. Ugh, cleric is definitely built for.
I will allow you to shift 2 stats if you change class.
I will be up at the top. And
Yes, of
so,
course.
the roleplay back, my hand, which is probably blackened and blistered and looking like crap,
Oh yeah.
which I'm good with. Let's go get a drink.
Are you okay?
Absolutely. Thank you for asking.
Are you
We
sure
haven't
you're
seen any of
okay?
this, right? We're still
No.
Alright,
Nope.
we're
Yes,
alright.
Gary,
At this
I am
point, I think
perfectly
we're
fine.
stacking.
You know my name?
Yes, I know your name. You're actually one of the very few people who care about me, and
Like a
you are a
pyramid.
very beautiful soul. Thank you. Yes, I could not play an asshole. I am able to do that.
You guys have been enjoying your meal. I don't know if there's any banter you wanna.
We're stacking.
Oh, we've been
eggs.
buying eggs and stacking them before Kilmore to come back. And
Okay.
And
So you see
Boy, that
Kelmorn
really smart.
and Kyrie enter, and Kelmorn has a blackened and
3,
burnt
2, 1.
hand.
Guys, something's wrong with him.
wait, did we really throw them?
I don't think
I
so.
mean,
I think that was
something's
just.
seriously
Oh, okay.
wrong
Do you
with
want
him.
to roll for it?
No, I am perfectly fine.
That's what's wrong with him.
So he's like, we just
Wait.
going to throw. We're like, what?
What?
Edmund, it is very good to see you again.
See?
I've been worried about you.
Oh my god.
And I am happy that you have joined our group because your marksman skills have been top notch. You are a credit to your people.
So just drop the egg.
I drunk.
I didn't drink anything because I feel like I'm not drunk, but something's definitely not right.
It's just breakfast
How many
beer.
fingers am I holding up?
4.
Holy shit, he can
And you
count.
have 1 thumb there.
But he's missing something else. Do you remember?
Yes, and I do apologize for that. But you should ask
Hell
for
just
consent.
froze over.
What else do you apologize for?
A lot. I did some very bad
I
things.
think
What'd
we
you
need
do to
to
him?
exercise him or something. I mean, or maybe
Run him
we
around.
keep him. I don't know. I mean, exercise like a demon in him or
That's
something.
not me.
That would have been him, but it's not now.
Wait, what do you mean would have been him? Wait.
Can I do
What?
a perception check to smell if something's different?
Sure.
Ooh.
I need some time.
That's terrible. I got a 10.
That was a horrible advantage.
I know, with advantage. It's terrible. I got a 10.
I need some time to think.
I'm just gonna have
What?
like
I need some
Velmar
time
just
to
kind of
think.
like
No, I
check
heard you,
and
but
see
what?
if there's anything invisible around him or anything like that.
You check, sure enough, there's nothing around him, and you, even with a 10, you would be able to notice that the scent you are used to Calmorn having had like a slight metallicness after it. That's not there anymore. Instead, it's akin to paper.
What happened?
I don't know. He went to the forge
Did you
and
hit him
he
in the
like
head?
put his hand in it. And
And
he
what?
put
Which is
his
still
hand
completely
out,
burnt, by the way.
And then he was talking, and I thought he was talking to me, but I don't think he was.
No,
and
he
then
was
now
not.
he's fine. And
He's
I
not
mean, like,
fine.
fine. Not fine by our standards, not fine for him. I mean, our normal. He's our normal. He's not his normal.
Why is his hand still black? Why didn't you just heal himself?
Because I cannot heal right now.
He can't.
Carrie,
Yeah.
are you skilled at healing?
I can. Would you like me to?
But are you skilled enough to be the primary healer for us?
I can do that.
I need to keep this for a little bit.
You tell me when you don't want it anymore.
Edmund?
And I'll fix it.
You're good at the frontline things.
Yeah.
But I
so
think
is
you...
he.
No, he's good at the ranged.
Well, I mean, he can fight too.
Oh, of course, but I'm sure that if given the choice, you would prefer to slay your enemies from afar.
Yes.
Yeah.
He seems to get pleasure from that.
Yes.
I mean, I prefer
You should probably
further,
get that
but I
checked
can
out.
do closer
Do.
to it. I'm not that strong like that.
I think I owe Edmund to be at his side. Paladin.
Paladin?
What?
Buddy! Yes.
Give me... I will say... I need some time to meditate. Would you guys get me in the afternoon?
Yeah, do you want me to cure your hand?
No, I think I need to keep this for a little bit.
He said he wants it for now. I mean, it's,
Dude.
don't let Bob eat it though, because it probably smells like you
No,
know.
Bob will be on
roast.
a much more regimented diet.
You're not gonna feed him butt eggs anymore.
No.
Good.
Then what about all these eggs we bought? And you see a large pyramid.
Well, they actually are great sources of protein, and we can always scramble them, and then we can save them and be portions of rations.
I have a headache.
Hearing him talk, I think it just like he just.
I need a drink. I don't know about you guys. I think it's like what 7 in the morning, and I still need to get drunk.
Breakfast beers.
Yeah.
Do you know how to meditate?
I think I could manage it.
Just
I
focus.
appreciate it, though.
I can teach you. I meditate.
I started meditating too.
I definitely do appreciate it, but it's something that I have to do for myself. However, I might need to go shopping afterwards.
Oh, we can go shopping.
And when you come get me, that's when I would like the healing, I think.
Okay. Well, you just tell me when.
Thank you very
I
much.
will wait for you to give me consent to heal.
I appreciate
Is
it.
Ursula there?
She would have left by this
Okay.
point.
I just want to make sure.
I am going to step away and do the work.
Yep.
Yeah, I love these looks.
As a player, I'm excited. As Edmund, I'm like, what the fuck?
Aren't you glad you're back for this?
Yes, I am. This was great to return too.
This is a lot already.
Right? Yeah.
Not even that far into session.
I think he was talking to Ayun. I thought he was talking to me, and he said something about Ayun. But he wasn't talking to me. He was just staring.
Hey,
off.
Wolf Boy, roll a history check for me.
I need my phone, please. Because my internet on this is crap, and I need to do some work.
Oh, I thought that was a 1, but no. See, you can see how
Yeah,
it is.
yeah.
It's a 14. I just saw a 1 and
Well, I
then like a
could've
faded
guided you
out
if
one.
I
I was
was
like,
thinking, but I wasn't thinking, so my bad.
See, that's the one. That's 14.
Okay.
Because now I have to be the guidance person.
Good.
Well, it's 14
Guys!
plus 3, right?
Yeah.
Religion?
No.
You say
History.
religion or history? Yeah.
Yeah, so 14 total. If it's religion, that'd be a 17.
Okay. I'll allow it to be religion. With a 17, the name Ayun strikes a chord with you internally. And you flash back to those dreams you've had with a hand reaching out. Poker face.
Okay. This is gonna be interesting. I think I may have to go talk to Gilmore, Kelly, Warren Boy. Is Kelmore even his like real name?
I
Like,
don't know. Well, I have to ask.
You had him last.
Did you guys? I don't know what happened. He
Is
knows
he
my
gonna be-
name.
is he gonna make me pee myself again?
I
Is
don't
that-
think so. He seems very nice now, but like
I-
nice
You know,
for
this all could be
real.
a ruse.
I don't think so. He knows my name and he thanked me and told me I was
He
like nice
thanked
to
you?
him.
And he apologized to me, like,
And he said he was glad to be part of the party.
oh my god, he's sane.
That's insane.
That's why I said like he's normal by our standards, but not normal by his. Well, not me.
What is
I
y'all's
don't know.
passive perception, by the way?
Passive.
11.
16.
For what?
Your
Or just
passive perception.
Oh, I'm sorry. 18.
Okay. You don't notice, but you two notice that the bartender seems to be, like, close to y'all and cleaning the same cup for this conversation.
Well, because we had a pile of eggs to throw at him, and then we just dropped them, and then
That does seem a
he
bit
left,
suspicious.
and
Like,
He's not addressing you. He's just clearly listening to the conversation.
ale.
I'm with him.
make that 3, please.
So
Yep.
it's
And
fine.
some bacon and pastries, please.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah. You see him get 3 cups and, like, in the same motion as he, like, turns on the spigot, just, like, swooshes them under for the exact right time to fill them up.
That's so awesome.
That's
And he plops it down in front of each of you.
I'd love to learn how to do
I'm gonna need another.
Literally.
You see he kind of, he grabs the cup, does a little flip, and fills it up again and plops it down in front of you.
Do we need to roll for
that.
something?
It's like a Tom Cruise in cocktails.
Yeah.
He's making a point to be showy. It's almost like he's trying to, like, get your mind off of all of that.
Oh, it's not gonna work. I don't think, unless I gotta roll for it. But
You see that he, this tavern is clearly meant to also be one of the main sources of food. There is, like, one of those brick oven stove kind of deals. And you see he starts to cook up that bacon. He kind of tosses it on there. You hear that satisfying sizzle.
Bless
you.
you.
I've been tested. It came back negative. Just let you know.
I just noticed what your shirt says, and that's really funny. Tall Dark can have some.
Tall Dark can have some.
Because
Nice.
And not that you can see it, but it's black and tan.
nice. But he throws it down. There's the satisfying sizzle you get when the pan is like perfectly hot, and it's a cast iron. You are allergic to this bacon.
No.
You're allergic to new Kelborn.
Might be allergic.
What if you are?
You allergic to dogs?
Wolf boy.
Fluffy.
How bad does Kyrie want to cuddle him in his werewolf boy?
Really bad. She's
I
like a
can
little kid in like, you know, in Despicable Me was the unicorn. She's like, it's so fluffy.
As a player,
I'm gonna die.
I can control it now.
He does like the fancy flip with the bacon and the pancakes as well, and he seems to be making pancakes within the bacon grease, so it's like bacon infused
Ooh.
pancakes.
Is that right?
And then he just kind of like flops it over onto a large plate, and it looks like it was plated rather than flopped. And then he hands it to you all.
That's so cool.
You see him get a satisfied little like, hell yeah.
His name is Ramsay.
He is now Ramsay the Red Dragonborn.
Trademark.
So, what?
I have no idea. No clue.
Like-
I don't even know where to go from here.
I just. He addressed me by my name.
I didn't even think he knew my name.
How are you guys sitting, by the way? Like, are you
I was
sitting
somewhere at
on
the
table?
bar, kind of like
Yeah.
this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so just in this arrangement?
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe. I don't know. Why? I don't know anymore. Maybe,
We're just all messed up.
maybe we're back to back now.
We're shell.
We're all like, Charlie's angeling it in the.
In my head, when I was like sneaking down here, I had the Mission Impossible thing in my head.
That was brilliant saying that Crystal's going to sit in.
Thank you.
That was brilliant.
Because I didn't want to have to set all that up after.
That was brilliant.
But, so, I'm guessing you guys aren't making it a point to be like away from each other as you guys are eating. If you bump, it's whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're,
Yeah.
yeah, we're right.
Okay.
Cause, I mean, I don't know. We were already sitting together as far as I know, and then
Yeah.
she
Then I
comes
came
in. We were
back.
getting ready to throw eggs at him, and then we, now we have a mess of eggs. Or
Roll a
eggs,
wisdom
but-
saving throw for me.
Oh no. Oh, it's not enough. That's 9 plus 14.
Okay. It's enough. You,
Well, I thought it was a 6 at first, but no, it's a 9.
one of the times that Edmund bumps into you, you get a flash of a female hand reaching out, a book, and then it disappears.
You look like you've seen a ghost.
No, I did LSD in the 60s. It's okay.
You didn't get mushrooms in your eggs, did you?
Maybe.
So would Kyrie have sat down next to Jalen or Edmund?
Right next to him.
Okay. And I'm gonna say he's not done yet. As you guys are continuing, you kind of move on from it. You start going back to normal. You guys accidentally bump elbows or whatever. Make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Hey, Alyssa's not first one.
9.
With a 9, You
So
do
you
fall
can't do, like, a
unconscious
mangy
for your
dog?
vision.
Okie doke.
So you just kind of face plant onto the bar
That's a
as you
legit
have this
question.
vision. But
Hey!
you
Like,
get
patches of fur is missing.
that. You get a vision of a book, and
Like a chunky ear is missing.
you get a vision of a temple that zooms out to a mountain, and then it goes away, and you wake back up.
Okay, I'm gonna tell them.
Your head hurts a little bit from face planting on the bar.
You didn't even notice that I just like face planted on the table?
I wasn't sure if it was real.
It hurt. It had to have made a pretty good noise.
It did.
That's
There was a
kinda
thump.
hard.
Are
I have
you
a
okay?
lump on my head. It's that kind of day. Like, I see this book, and then it was like a temple, and then it zoomed into a mountain. I don't know what any of it means.
Just now?
Yeah.
Well, I just saw this lady's hand in a book, and like, it's gone. Like,
Wait a minute.
Our weenuses, do we see anything?
It's all like.
one of your powers activate. Triplet powers.
One of the three of you roll a wisdom saving throw
Oh,
for
not me, not me.
I got a +3, but I'm not using that.
Oh, natural 20.
Okay, you can have it. I actually rolled the same thing.
Dirty
Wait.
20.
Natural 20.
Oh, sorry.
I
Yeah.
rolled that one. I didn't do
I
this.
didn't. I didn't. Nope,
Natural
we're not
20
going
to
over mine.
23. I got.
So, as
Now
you all connect, thinking about this book, this female hand, this temple in a mountain, you all grab hands and the scraps of vision piece together. You see a woman's hand gesturing towards the mountain temple. You go into the temple and you see the woman's hand grab the book and hold it out to you. You get the sense you are being asked to get this book. And with a natural 20, I will say that you are even able to make out the rest of the figure. It is a female elf looking in her current form with a bob cut black hair and little glasses. You do.
Can I identify the elf?
Book?
That's what I'm trying to decide.
I
Are
am an
either of you proficient in religion? I know you are, Paladin Boy.
No, I am.
So excited to get a natural 20.
No, I'm not proficient, no.
No.
Okay, then I will say no, you do not. You're not quite able to place it. You get the feeling that she's powerful, whoever she is. And she's asking you to get her book from this temple.
Do we recognize the mountain?
Thank you, Sean, for hosting! You came in at a very intense point. For those of you...
Right?
It startled me. I was like, eh.
For those of you who have not been with us thus far this session, we have Nightsfall, aka Kelmorn. We have XIYDIY, aka Kiri. We have Teddy, aka Jalen. And we have Wizard Cat Dragon, aka Edmund, aka Wolfboy.
I know.
Fluffy!
And we have just reached a point in the story where the cleric lost all of his levels after betraying his deity. And has gone sane.
Which is insane.
Compared to his usual crazed self as his previous deity was service to him. And the three of them I have been having broken apart visions, pieces. But out of what I'm pretty sure they thought was going to be a joke, after they all connected, they were able to connect the pieces together and figure out that they are being called to action.
Okay.
What do you all do?
All right. So,
Those ones are where you're proficient, right?
Yes.
Not just the
I have
filled in
built myself
circle
with lay on
ones, right?
hands.
I don't know. I mean,
The Oath
yeah,
of
the filled in
Vengeance
Oh,
for Ayun's followers being
see, mine is
persecuted
different.
by the purebloods.
Let me see.
I thought that was fitting.
Very nice.
She has a circle around a circle.
And
These are half circles.
I did
So-
use the same feat
so-
that I had before
I mean,
because I
Chris
thought
plus
that
10.
was appropriate. even though
Yeah,
it's
so
not optional for
basically,
me now, but I
if
thought
it's
that was
got
still appropriate.
the half
What is your
circles,
current alignment?
it's a
She is true
particular
neutral,
thing
so-
that basically lets you have half
He
of
is
something.
going to be
So anything circled would be
I'm at a
proficient,
toss between
and
neutral
with
good
that
and
big
chaotic.
circle, that's expertise, I believe.
Okay.
So you
I'm
get
thinking
like
I'm
double
going
the
to
bonus
go
for
chaotic good,
expertise.
with maybe throughout
'Cause that's a plus
RP
10.
going to neutral
Yeah.
good, just because that's.
I don't know what class you are, but
I think
rogues
Big
and
Chaos is
bards
still
do
gonna be in
the
there.
same
Ah.
thing.
Okay.
He still remembers everything
Oh.
now.
Oh, then that's why.
Okay.
That's why
Okay.
she
I'm trying to
has.
figure out if I'm actually proficient in religion or not. Because, I mean, given the whole cult situation, like,
You're part of a cult.
If you have
No.
if you have a dot in the scale, then you're proficient.
Oh, she has a lot of half circles and skills.
Then that's half proficient.
But-
Bards are with
but
half.
they're filled in.
Some are half filled, some are filled,
Well, the
and some
half
have
filled
And then
are
circles
some
around
have
them.
circles around them.
That is your expertise. That's why it's so high.
Okay, so then
That's
religion.
double. Religion,
then,
that's your proficient.
So I am proficient in
Okay.
religion. Alright.
You are able to identify her as Ayun,
Okay, dokie.
goddess of knowledge.
And let me know when I'm back on.
Ayun is actually one of the deities that the Marked came across along their exploration of the deities plane.
Book boy never got his book.
Don't worry, Book Boy has his own book in my game.
Huh?
Don't worry about it. Find out on Sunday.
You all have had this vision. You've made the connection to Ayun. What do you wish to do?
Do we recognize the temple or the mountain? Like, do we know where it would be?
The person who resided closest to it would have been Edmund. So it seems like it is part of the Frost Peak Mountains.
As a player, some people are, as Edmund's like, oh, mountains, big rocks.
Yeah, you never personally went into the range, but you are familiar enough with its location and where people generally tend to traverse it through.
Is it far?
It
I love how we're like,
We're all looking at you. You're looking at it's like,
it's been a while, give me a minute.
Let me think about this. Wine.
So
Wine.
I can't
It
lie
would-
with shit, you see my charisma.
No.
it took you guys a week to get from Lothering to where you are now. It is further northeast of that. So that would be probably pushing 2 weeks, maybe a little bit less.
It would take about 2 weeks, maybe less.
How long are we supposed to wait here for Ursula? For the wine thing? Did you say?
think I will
Didn't
have
she
to
say
assume.
we could go to a different town?
2 weeks each way? That's a month.
But it's gonna be covered. It's like he's lost it.
I mean, I don't even know what y'all are doing here. I was just here.
Still, he's not an old man anymore, but he's still.
Alright. Yeah. Okay.
We're here to help Ursula with a business transaction, so to speak.
DM
So-
reminder, since I know things get forgotten. Your mission with her was technically only to escort her here.
All right. But still to help with a business transaction.
And my mission was
sort of the same, but for a different individual, right?
Mhm.
Yep, that's what I thought. Big brain. I'm over here built like Mega Mind. I got a notebook full of notes.
Well,
I mean,
I kind of feel we kind of need to go, right?
I mean, what was that? Did you say books? Could have sworn I heard books. I mean,
Did Comar come back? Is it afternoon already? We've been sitting there all day eating pancakes and bacon, which is okay.
I mean,
I'm just saying, and drinking
it's like,
beer.
an hour has probably passed, but
So I guess we should go. You know the
We-
way.
we should probably wait for.
We need to wait.
Well, obviously
for
we wait
Kilborn
for-
and talk to him and see what.
Well, I think we need to get packed. We need to get gear. We need to get food. We need to get rations.
He wants to go shopping too.
I'm not convinced.
I need to handle some business before I leave.
Yeah.
so are you guys gonna? Are you going to Kelmorn? You going shopping, and you going to deal with your business?
Yes.
Great.
Well, I think Kilborn wanted to do shopping, so
Well,
and you need to do shopping. So I think.
I just wanna-
I
just
think we
need to go to
all need
arrows.
to do shopping.
Yeah.
Wait, do you need arrows?
No, I don't think they do. Nope.
Oh my god, I think you've gotten regular arrows, my dude.
While we're
No, I
just kind
don't.
of
I got
sitting and
bolts.
hanging out,
Pew, pew.
They won't
I
get my
have
vote.
something I would like to spend 10 minutes doing.
Okay.
I would like to cast Find Steed. And
In the
I'm going
tavern?
to summon, well, just like I'm going to summon a warhorse for outside the tavern.
Oh, okay. I was thinking, like in my head, I was like, is she about to just summon a horse in the tavern?
No, no.
Oh my
I'm
So
gonna
the spirit of
summon-
Kelmar went into her.
That's what happened.
The insanity passed, like. You're next.
Oh my god.
We shouldn't
You're
have touched
welcome.
weaknesses.
No, you know what would be really messed up? You know what would be really messed up is throughout everything that Kelmorn's done, there's a split, so now there's an evil twin Kelmorn that's still a
Oh,
cleric.
God.
And Damien gets to play that.
And the spirit possesses each one of us individually.
Oh, that would give me a headache.
Okay. So are you... Carrie, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm...
You're summoning your warhorse?
Yep. Because I can just summon it, and once I spend the 10 minutes, like, summoning it, I can, like, dismiss it and then just bring it back as long as it's still alive and has not been killed. So, as long as I got it, I got it.
Okay. Describe how you would like your warhorse to look.
It's going to look similar to Thelmar and myself, so depending on whatever season I'm in, that's what color hair and mane it has, and eyes. So like right now, it would have like the kind of auburn, like dark red hair, and I would probably say like kind of like a gold mane and tail.
Very nice.
And it'll have flowers braided throughout its mane and tail, of course.
Of course.
Of course. So,
Of course.
yep. And it's smart.
So you summon your horse, and what do you do?
It will be a fey horse because I can pick. Let's see, I get to choose whether it is. Yeah, it's a spirit. So
I just mean, like, are you going to get Kelmorn? Are you gonna go shopping with them? Are you gonna...
I think we're all going shopping together.
We're going together.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should.
Well, if she gets a horse, should we buy horses?
Well,
Rent? Do they rent a wreck?
I just wanted to summon it while we're on downtime because I might not be able to have 10 minutes to summon it if something comes up when it would be
But we have a far way to
convenient to
travel.
have
We can
it.
go get a couple horses to
Well,
travel with.
That's fine too.
What?
But he is also like very intelligent and like I can set it to, like I have telepathic
Also,
connection
it
with
takes
it
you
within
an
a
hour to
mile,
do your
so I can set it to
meditation,
like,
so you'd
hey,
be
watch
finishing
for
about-
anything to attack
So you could
us
begin
while
doing
we're
your-
sleeping or whatever, and it can be a guard or whatever.
That's
So,
pretty cool.
yeah. So it's a handy little thing to have, but it takes 10 minutes to summon, so, in the spell. So I wanted to do it when we're not having anything active going on, so.
The question is, do we want horses or do we want to try and get a cart?
Well, you can pull a cart, or you can do horses, but, I mean, you'd have to, it depends how much they cost, I'm sure
Yeah,
they're
that's good.
expensive.
Passive perceptions. While you guys are walking outside the, I said passive. Why are you guys rolling?
Oh, 18, sorry.
Don't even bother
Um,
asking me. I got
16.
an 11.
You guys, out of your peripherals, as you are walking around outside of the tavern, you see coming out of the inn that you were staying at a gnome getting atop a horse. But it doesn't look like the Kelmorn you're used to. Do you care to describe?
You see a slightly younger gnome with no longer the white hair that's trying to escape his skull. The sides are shaved, and he has just a little tuft of a faux hawk with brown hair, slightly graying, a bit of a goatee, again with slight gray hair, just starting. But instead of a horse, it's actually a dire wolf.
Relative of yours?
That is
Wow!
that is celestial in nature.
And you
Oh,
see
you
eyes starting to
starting
stare
to
at the
do
dire
eyes.
wolf in town.
Yes.
Say that again. I'm sorry.
I said eyes are starting to stare at the dire wolf in town,
Mm-hmm.
and they are noticing that as well.
Do not worry. He is a good boy.
He's so fluffy too. You give him squishies.
He likes tummy rubs. Just ask him for permission, please.
Can I give you tummy rubs?
He just kind of flops over, excited.
Wait, with him on top? That'd be hilarious.
No.
Okay,
I
but
said he was getting on. I didn't say he was on top of it
you're
yet.
Kelmorn, right?
I am Calmorn. Calmorn Sleppen, at your service.
You look different now,
I think different now.
but you're okay?
Absolutely, Valkyrie.
Whoa, wait a minute.
It's very formal.
I can go with Curie if you prefer.
I prefer now. Yes.
Very well.
But if I like, when I'm winter,
You
you
notice my
don't
hand.
notice because then I am sad. And my hair changes. And I'll remind you, but then I like hungry.
Understood. I will remember. You notice his hand is fully healed.
You don't need healing now?
I have some healing. Not as much as I did before.
It's okay?
Mm-hmm. Perfectly fine.
You're not gonna make me piss myself, are you?
I could. For old time's sake, if you like.
Please don't. I just got these pants washed.
You see, my mace that I normally carry on the forefront is just like tucked on my back, and the weapon that's ready, available, is a warhammer.
Do you still have Bob? Hi, Bob.
You see, he's wearing normal gray traveling clothes.
Bob is?
No.
Wait, what?
Like,
No.
oh, that's weird.
No.
Let's do pet clothes shopping.
Bob has a tie on.
I love it.
What about your shoes?
My shoes are normal traveling boots.
Are you still like really into buttons?
Not any more than any other person. I mean, they're a great fashion accessory, but too many buttons is...
Don't it have like 50 of his buttons?
Yes.
Yeah, that's why I asked.
Yeah,
Like, you have
53
a whole
buttons.
shit ton of buttons that that you were paid in.
And yes, my brain decided to remember that he had 53 buttons over the name of the bartender.
I need to get some
just gonna keep
more
those for now.
armaments.
We're gonna go shopping.
Okay. Is Ursula around?
Not currently.
Do we know where Ursula is? I do have to ask her for something before we...
I
Go
think
shopping.
she's coming back. What? I heard you say Ayun.
Yes. The knowing mistress.
Like we had like a vision thing
We touched.
I mean, you were
weaknesses.
drinking. I don't have that.
You do.
You do.
What?
Weenuses.
Oh, okay. I thought you said something else. And I was gonna put you on the list of things that I need to talk to you about now. But now I'm glad I can erase that.
I
He's
hope
so red.
I hope like in character she's like, I need to erase that, pulls out a journal.
I did. I just scribbled it all out now because I don't have any erasers, so I need to scribble it.
Oh my Lanta. Alright. Continue.
Now I'm gonna show it to Kel. Do I need to talk about any of these things with you?
No, I'm fully versed in. I am flattered, but
Well, I mean,
I prefer.
I made this list before of things that
Yes,
I
and
told
I
you
do
I would talk to you
apologize.
about.
I do
Okay.
apologize.
Scribble, scribble. I'm just gonna rip that page out and just throw it away. It's messy and I don't like that.
Confetti.
So now I have a clean page.
Alright.
Well,
We had a vision. I mean, yes, we were all drinking after your, like,
that is a reasonable response.
epiphany? Or, I don't know, what would you call it? I don't...
Born again? Or
Something like that.
Yeah.
Emergence.
Can you actually use that weapon?
Care to find out?
But we saw her.
Absolutely.
What's...
So is
do you
his
know
warhammer like a
what
rock
she
hammer?
has?
I do
Do you
not
know anything
know.
about a book?
I do not know, but we should definitely do that. Now, if you don't mind, I would like to just spar and make sure I'm up to snuff.
Okay, who are you gonna spar with?
Have at it.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
oh, it's on.
I'm assuming we head outside and we don't have a bar fight.
Yeah, like.
Yeah, the
Oh, he's outside.
bartender is
Yeah,
very
you're outside.
nice.
Outside.
You are definitely gonna go
And
first.
he does really cool tricks, so you
Maybe.
don't want to ruin his bar.
Fight, 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 fight.
11.
21.
Yeah.
All
I have
right.
a 0 initiative. So.
I'm not gonna do any of my cool shit because I have a lot of cool shit I could do, but I'm not. I'm just gonna take 2 swings at you. 3 swings actually.
Apparently, we're interesting enough to popcorn.
We got this liquid, like, ruby
So-
butter stuff.
We have that too.
Oh my
18.
god.
I'm making this for you guys.
25.
Like I made a puddle of it.
24.
I'll hit.
Oh,
Alright.
thank you.
You guys
Yeah.
are not like really fighting mean, though, are you?
No, subdual damage.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do 3 hits, so let's just say 3 damage.
No.
Or-
We
I'm
all
not
know
trying
he
to
has a
hurt
habit
you.
of like
I'm really just trying to teach.
overhurting.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye on
You're
him.
just
but I
trying to make
think
check
it's
on the weak
okay.
points.
Yeah.
Let's see.
You can always
You
do
see-
your damage and just specify non-lethal.
You see him. That's pretty decent, but put your heart into it as I use my channel divinity.
He's getting serious.
So let's get serious. Okay, I'll get serious.
I haven't sincere. I haven't hit you. Just put your heart into it.
What was that?
You
I
ready?
was throwing something.
Your turn
at you.
again.
He's channeling divinity.
What's your channel divinity do?
You don't know yet.
Alright.
Popcorn.
You want my heart into it? Okay.
You want a little butter?
Okay.
No popcorn's good without it.
3 attacks, action surge, 2 more attacks.
What's popcorn?
So we're oh that's terrible. Thank you. We're looking at
Ow. Put it in your bowl. Put it in your bowl.
19, 17, and 16 for the.
All 3 hit.
All right, the other 2.
Okay.
That's just. So I'm looking at a 19 and a 11.
Hit and miss.
Okay. I'm not trying to hurt you, so just point out each class. So
Okay. Oh, it's my turn now.
yeah,
Alright, first attack with advantage.
go for it. Fuck me up.
Actually, I don't think that's going to be good. That's a 17 hit.
Just it.
Okay. And actually,
Wait,
do
If
damage
it
first.
matches, it hits?
Yeah. Isn't
Yep.
that right? Matches
Need
it?
to hit.
I'm actually going to do damage, but it's going to be subdual. And I am going to pump in a level 2 Divine Smite. So that is, just so you know that I can actually hit, because you were questioning that. Let's see, 2d6, 3d8, 48, plus 5. Oh, there's a nice 11, 19 plus 25, 30.
30 damage.
30 damage, one hit.
I'm so proud. I'm so proud.
Second attack,
Short prolong.
how do you look?
I'm half.
I don't
That was just half.
I'm guessing.
That's weird.
Second attack hits. And I stop from hitting you.
Okay, you can.
And then I just put my hand on the wound and dump 30 of my lay on hands.
I like him already.
I'm sorry, 27, because that's all I have left is 27.
That's fine. I can second wind.
I've learned a few things.
I can tell.
My channel divinity lets me get advantage on my attacks.
Can you restore things that you've damaged? Just out of curiosity.
As in healing?
Well, like, say if you bit somebody.
I do not have the regeneration spell, unfortunately.
Oh.
But it's okay.
Sorry.
He
Sorry,
wanted to be
little boy.
circumcised when he was younger, so we just solved that.
You had that discussion? It seems kind of like an awkward
It
talk
might have
to
just been in my head, but
She
Okay.
seemed to be very compassionate about your genitals.
Well, I mean, I would feel sad.
if we could find Ursula before we go shopping, I would appreciate it. If we can't, then I will just have to ask for forgiveness.
And what is your passive perception again?
Oh, not good. Not good anymore.
Is it worse than 11?
Which stats did you swap, by the
12.
way?
I swapped my wisdom with my charisma, and my constitution with my strength.
Okay.
Yeah, you could not.
So 12.
You could not be a paladin.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, it's 11. It's exactly 11.
You're the same as Edmund.
Yep.
So you two hear a familiar hearty laugh coming from the marketplace. And you glance over and you see that Ursula seems to be out shopping.
Oh, hey, Ursula.
Oh, thank you very much.
Your girlfriend.
Yeah.
Are you official?
I head over to Ursula.
No.
Okay.
So it's just
Dating
like a
Ursula.
fling.
No, we're not. We had a date. We had dinner. We just had dinner. We had dinner. It was fine. It was just dinner. We had dinner. Why are you questioning me?
Inside check.
Some things, if people want to remain private, should remain private.
23.
I'm telling
Wow, you are different. And you even know like what those things would be?
Well, absolutely. Sometimes
Just
you. I know.
both men and women or other, it doesn't have to be a man or woman, it's that person's choice, have certain needs and desires, and if he wants to remain them private, then it's his private business. We should not pry.
I'm glad I threw that whole page away because that was going to be a lot of
Well, you're
talking.
welcome for getting you the date, though, because I remember I did that for you.
Yeah.
Quick aside, this challenge acknowledges that gender identity and sexuality is not a choice.
Exactly.
Continue.
That's what. Oh, I'm sorry. I should have said that. Anyway.
You're good. You're
Okay.
good. I just...
Yep. I should have said it's up to that. It's how that person is. I go to this one.
Okay.
And I politely wait until she's done her conversation.
Takes about a minute, but eventually she turns to you. Oh. Bit of a transformation.
Just a little bit. I do have to ask. I know no longer need these, and I show the diamonds, the two 500 gold piece diamonds that she had obtained to me. Actually, no, I think it was 3. Yeah, it was 3 for one of them.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot use them for the same purposes. However, I can use them for purchasing things that I need. However, I would like, if you would like them back, since I could no longer use them for what
your charisma?
I asked them for, I would like to offer them back to you.
Did you guys all follow?
Yeah. I'm not.
I
yeah.
like this improvement. No, you can use those to purchase if you'd
Oh,
like.
thank you very much.
No problem.
I find an armor.
So do you go back to the same blacksmith you shoved your hand in there from?
Absolutely.
You head over, you see the various...
It's not friends, it's charm person, so he doesn't know. Okay.
Well, and you look different.
I do look there.
He might not be smart enough to put 2 and 2 together, because why would he?
Excuse me,
How many gnomes are here?
Oh, can I help you?
Yes. Do you happen to have any full plate armor?
Full plate.
Or half plate?
It would still be classified as full plate, but
I have, in your size, I have 1 set of chainmail and a set of half plate.
how long would it take you to create a full plate?
I mean, we don't get metal in too often, so
Right.
that could be a
Let's
while.
see. I have to see if even half plate would be even better than what I'm wearing.
Shopping montage. What are all you 3 looking for when you go shopping?
I think I already got arrows, so I'm good with arrows. I guess I don't need anything, but I just figured, rations, we can hunt on the way, so I guess the only thing we really kind of need is transportation, if possible.
Transportation. Yeah.
So you 2 are looking for some steeds.
Yeah, or
Yes.
a cart if possible.
Yeah, we'll,
Well, I
we'll
mean-
price it out. I mean, 4 horses would be expensive, but a couple of horses in a cart, maybe.
Well, I mean, the warhorse can apparently carry like 540 pounds, so it could carry at least a couple of us.
We're all going to sit on one horse.
I said like a couple. I didn't say everybody. I mean, well, he's got dire wolf, so it's basically you
Who's
guys.
kind of just
So
waiting
it's gonna
outside
be-
of the
it's gonna be us
marketplace
three getting all
because
cozy on it.
the
Yeah.
awnings are too short
Put her
for
in
the
the
wolf to
middle,
be
just
able to
saying.
comfortably go through.
And how much for the
I'm
half
not going
plate?
right to the
750 gold in the.
I mean,
Playing with you. glad I'm back. You seem a charming fella. I'll do it for
And I will
$700.
trade in this breastplate for 400 gold pieces if you like.
Oh,
I'm
a little ding, but I can buff it out. I'll give you $250 for your current armor.
How about, because it normally costs 400, and it is a little ding, I grant you that. How about 325?
Isn't that higher than what you just said?
No, it costs 400 normally.
You said you were going to do it for
It's much
300.
better.
No,
Pawn
400.
stars, but the best I can do is 25.
I originally did
We
say
call it an
400.
expert.
So,
Enter Crystal.
Fine. That's a fair trade.
Puts on some monocles.
and then how much for the half plate?
It would be $725 normally, but removing your 350?
325.
325 brings it to an even 4.
Very well. And do you have any long swords?
And he kind
Gnome has
of
some
gestures
long
towards this
That's
sword
quite
rack
more
over
than
there. Nothing enchanted, but I got him.
Okay. Well, I understand enchanted items are very rare in this.
I don't pay more than the house. I can break it in. Like, really good.
Here's, this is worth 500. We'll call it even.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to do it. Yeah.
You finish your transaction?
I have something for you, good sir.
What on earth are you 2 plotting?
Nothing?
Nothing.
Do I need to make you 2 not sit at the same
No.
table?
No. We were just
Can
talking
you
about the
share
size
what's
of a
here?
great sword compared to a gnome.
As much as-
Long swords. Right.
you can?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So then technically, like, between his direwolf and warhorse, if they can both carry 540 pounds, we should be able to ride 2 on each, right? I mean,
I have this
unless
item.
you guys are like really massively large.
No,
but-
I'm just a regular elf.
Right?
I don't know about you. You're human, right?
Yeah, I'm a human.
So.
Wolf form, I'd push it.
Yeah. No, wolf form, I'd push it. I don't even know.
But I don't know. I think if we can get a horse and cart, it'd be a lot more comfortable.
Yeah. If you can afford it.
Well, that's what we're
But
gonna
then,
find out.
yeah. Then you have to worry about leaving it places and having it
We'll get a
not
nag.
be
Don't worry
there.
about it. We'll get it used and beater. You know,
Used
a
one.
beater cart, yeah.
Lovely as this conversation is, we are going to pause and take our break
Oh.
for the evening. We'll finish up any shopping. And we will get back to you shortly.
Just go alone. Take this.
Preach, Neville, preach! You got support for your LGBT talk.
Oh, thank you. Hey, I'm an ally. Everybody has a right to be whatever they want to be, and sometimes everybody has a right to be themselves. How about that? That's
There you
perfect.
go.
Yeah.
There you go.
There we go.
It's hard to figure out wording sometimes. Everything offends everybody sometimes.
And please let me know if I do offend. I do apologize.
All right, and we'll be right back. Ta-da!
But I was going to say that. Kelmore is going to keep a lookout, and I know this is going to be rare, but keep a lookout for any books on arcane theory and rudimentaries of magic. Because in the future, I will be taking the Magic Initiate Wizard feat, so I can then turn Bob into my familiar.
He's got this whole campaign planned out just for Kelmorn already.
He's just a pet. I mean,
But we are back, and thank you for the
That's not
mischievous
optimal,
spirit
but I
redemption.
I wanted to. I think.
Alright, we'll keep that in mind as we continue.
But I know that spell, so could I teach it to you?
I can't do arcane spells right now. The
Okay.
Wizard Initiate, though, would let me pick one first level spell to
Yeah.
roll,
Okay.
and I would use it for Find Familiar that I
That's
cast
what I.
once a
That's,
day.
yeah. That's
And
why I did it.
again, it's not the most optimal, but I don't like playing the most optimal all the time. It's good. It would make sense for the story,
No. Okay.
and then I would learn two or three cantrips, which would be, I already have some cantrips. But anyway, sorry.
And we're back to shopping! Yay!
Oh yeah.
Woo! Shopping episode.
I will. Since I'm still at the blacksmith, and I have the half plate in my hand, I was like, "But you said you had chainmail too, right?"
Yes,
I'd rather have the chainmail.
certainly. No.
Chainmail's actually better. And how about you keep the difference, and if I'm not back within a year, keep it as credit. If I'm not back within a year, it's yours. It's a couple hundred gold difference.
Fair enough.
All right. For your troubles.
Thank you.
But I do have to have a question to ask you.
Of course.
And answer honestly. How do you feel about these purebloods?
It doesn't affect my business much. I don't know how to do the magic-y stuff.
But what if somebody in your family could?
Just me and my dad.
What if you have children who could?
He kind of like snorts at the thought of him getting to have kids.
Or other people who could? Who don't hurt people, obviously.
I just make weapons and armor.
Alright, good enough. Keep it as credit then. If he was in favor for that, I'd be like, give me my money.
He's just like, I really don't care.
Like,
Assholes in power are assholes in power.
Not everybody has an opinion on political issues, I get it.
Shopping.
We want horses and carts.
Yes.
Okay.
How much
Where
money
do you
got?
go about looking for that? Do you go about to the
Stables.
entrance of town? Do you? Yeah, but where in town do you look for stables?
I don't know, start
Marketplace,
smelling
the,
for horse stuff and then follow the scent. You've
could
got
ask the
those.
bartender.
Oh, we can ask the
Do
blacksmith.
you have to like go around and like
Oh.
sniffy on the ground?
Snippy on the ground. It's so adorable.
He didn't answer me, so I still don't know.
So I'm gonna ask the smith. Hey, where can we get horse and buggies?
Bogies.
Carts.
Cart.
I mean, I don't know if they have any carts right now, but there's a stable out by the north entrance of town.
Okay, thank you.
Works with me.
Alright. You guys head on over, and you see a elderly gnome woman manning the stables currently.
Okay. Hi.
Can I help you?
We were interested. You followed me, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if I'm saying we
I think-
by myself, that looks kind
We're all
of
here,
weird.
right?
She's
Yeah.
shuffling, like, she's shoveling their...
We were interested in possibly purchasing horses and carriages. Carriage.
Well, I don't have any carts right now, but I'd be happy to give you some horses.
Oh, you're gonna give us some horses.
First things first, you have to see that they like you. I don't sell my horses to anybody that they don't like.
Oh, they'll love me. I don't know, but they'll love me.
As soon as she mentions if they like you, you can just see a single Ooh.
kind of leads you over to where the horses currently are grazing. You see a solid gray horse, not a common color you usually see. The gray, it almost seems to shine when the light hits it right.
That one's pretty.
There
Pretty
is
too.
one that is, if you think of like the calico spotting on some horses,
Mm-hmm.
something akin to that with a black mane. There is a slightly on the heavier side, just
Chunky boy.
little chunky boy.
His name is
Um,
Chunky. His name is Moto Moto.
Moto.
that is pure white except for a gray, currently slightly muddy snout and a black mane. There is also a solid brown with a black mane and a solid brown with a brown mane.
I'll go with the. Ooh, I'll ask her, do you have any sugar cubes?
Well, of course.
May I have some?
Since you thought to ask, and you see her go to one of the pouches and she gives you one.
I'm gonna go with the brown horse black mane.
Okay.
I'm going for the chunky boy.
You might need this more than I do. -3 charisma.
Hey, animal handling is wisdom. You can ask me to talk to people, but
Go ahead and roll some animal handling checks.
Please don't be a 1.
As
Please don't
they
be a
start
1.
to investigate you.
I mean, really, anything else, I'm good.
13.
9 plus 8 is 17.
that's better.
Okay. You see your horse. He kind of. You can see that he's like judging you before he approaches. But he does approach and take the sugar cube.
Oh, good boy.
You're
can't wait for
already
this.
like turning color.
He's
Chunky
hungry.
boy. With a 14,
Stop
you
you.
said?
13.
It's a lucky number.
Chunky boy is in the midst of just gnawing on some grass on the ground as you come over. And he hears you step up, but it slightly startles him. So he kind of whacks you a bit with his head.
You want the chunky one?
But then after he smacks you with his head on accident, he kind of like does a soft nuzzle as if to see if you're okay.
Aww.
Like,
Moto Moto
I heard
likes
somebody. The horse is like, I heard somebody.
You can kiss him and hug him and pet him and call him
Hi.
George.
His name is Moto Moto.
I think. Do you like me, little fella? Just petting him.
He kind of huffs and kind of cocks his head to the side as you're petting him. Just huffs again.
As much food as you want. Many adventures.
He starts to sniff your pockets for food.
Sugar cube.
He eats it happily. Alright.
Moto Moto.
I see you have been able to make friends with some of my horses.
Yes.
Well, that one, let me.
Pull up the brazier so I can make sure to do it fairly.
That'll be 70 gold for yours. And that'll be 75 for yours.
There you go, ma'am.
Hmm?
And I'm out of gold.
Thank you.
Wait, you're paying for the
You're
horses?
paying for the horses?
Yes, as an apology. I am broke now, though, just so you know. Except for my 2
I
diamonds.
hand Kelmore 25 gold.
No, I'm good, thank you. I'll take 2, though, just in case I need it.
And then you, the old lady is totally ignoring this exchange and is just letting the horses out of the stable area.
Right, well, I have 41 silver too, so
We need saddles.
watch out.
Yeah. I can buy saddles.
Yes, we can.
How much would be saddles for both? And do we want travel bags as well?
Yeah, we need saddlebags. We need saddlebags. I mean,
And a few days worth of food?
yes.
Yeah.
Also, I have this item for one of you too. I'm tempted to give it to you though, Carrie, but I think it might be more useful for you. And I pull out this little whistle that you've seen Kilmore play with every now and then. What this does is you choose a person and you blow on it, and only that person will hear the alarm. It's like a horn. We'll demonstrate. I choose you.
No, wait.
And it's like a warning horn like you would hear, and then I choose Carrie.
Did you hear that?
It's like a dog whistle.
I was expecting
Now
my head
it
to
can
explode.
only be
No offense, I didn't mean like that. I just
it can only be used
I'm
for
sorry, I did not mean anything by it. I'm really sorry.
it can only be used 4 times a day. Who do you think this would benefit? I do not think it will benefit me that much, as I will be on the front lines.
I mean, I have like message, so I can already talk to somebody.
Legal.
Well, here you go,
And I
sir.
can send you each of
Horn
the
of silent
saddles
alarm.
and
It's in
bags.
D&D Beyond.
Alright. Horn of silent alarm. Thank you.
I'll even throw in some
You're welcome.
rations for the horses.
I would mark down 2 charges
I will
gone.
Hand her.
It recharges 1d4
Okay.
at dawn. It has 4 charges to.
For today.
Yes. But I'm keeping my ring of evasion because I have disadvantage. With chainmail's heavy armor, so. And then I've got my earring of understanding. But
You've also got Bob.
that's right, Bob is.
Bob started as a
I've-
magical item.
I have finished all the changes because I'm assuming you're giving me this session to
Yeah.
hash it all out. But I think I finished all the changes. My AC is now 19 because I went dueling instead, or defense instead.
Okay.
And I am slower now. I only have 25 feet of movement. But the plus on saves is +5 now.
Okay.
So,
Awesome.
yeah.
So are you guys departing for the mountains?
Oh, we need saddle.
I just paid for it.
Oh.
Yeah, I got it.
Alright.
So, and we have several days worth of rations for the horses.
Cool.
I don't know if y'all need to do anything, but I gotta go handle some business.
Do you need any assistance?
Yeah.
No, it's nothing.
Understood. It's personal.
It's not personal, it's just business.
Yeah.
It's personal business.
That would be a 14 for deception.
I'm very insightful now. 19 on the die. And I know I have pluses.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see right through him. It's up to you if you call him out, but you see right through him.
I just
What'd
look
you
at
get?
it.
I only got a 12.
I just look at him. I go like this. Handle your business.
I will be like right back, and I'll walk around the corner as soon as I break eye line. I'm like, I'm gone. I'm like, I gotta say goodbye. I gotta.
Did you take the horse with you?
He's gotta go see his girlfriend.
So where are you going, Edmund?
I'm going to Talen's room.
Okay.
Wait, who?
Mm-hmm.
You said Talon, right? Okay. I was like, I'm Jalen. I was like, wait, whoa.
Meet me here,
I just-
people.
I need some prep time. That's all. It's all mentally prep time, but you know.
Just not.
There's some shuffling, but you very still fairly sleepy Talon. It's like 9. Opens the door.
So that is your normal
I'm
attack range?
Gonna be going
I think
somewhere,
you're
and
up to
I
6
just
your max attack range.
I just
Max is at
wanted
disadvantage.
to
Yeah, that's
say
the whole disadvantage.
Anything past the.
Oh,
by.
okay. That makes sense. Thank you.
I
If
can
we
feel
cross-
my cheeks getting red as a person. So this is
Playing a low charisma character seems to be fitting.
yeah.
She just kind of smiles at
It's
you.
kind of like my dinner date with Ursula.
Well, perhaps next time we meet, I'll invite you in. And she just kind of closes the door and goes back to her business.
And Edmund just like walks out. And he's I'm a low charisma character.
I am, as Edmund's approaching, and when I see him, I am going to use Divine Sense to see if any of my party members are evil.
Okay, what is that targeting specific people or is that a range?
As an action, I can detect good and evil. Until the end of your next turn, you can sense anything affected by the Hollow spell or another location of any celestial fiend, undead, within 60 feet that's not behind cover. So basically, I can detect good and evil.
But not the actual alignment.
No, but looks like, so never mind, I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
But no, actually I will do that. I want to know if there's any celestial undead or fiends around me. Besides my horse.
Currently, no.
Or my... I'm using the warhorse stats, but it's a dire wolf for
Yeah.
images.
You like disappear its fur. How tiny you are.
It's very... He's very well trimmed. He's clean. He's manicured.
I don't know if I want to picture a shaved wolf.
I'm gonna let that go.
I didn't click that until I saw the look that he just did.
I didn't either till, yeah.
I'm still chaotic in alignment, so I can still play tricks.
This is not.
So, do we have everything? It's gonna take about 2 weeks, maybe less. The question is, how do we want to do this? Do we want to?
Sorry.
Do we want to try and get most by day, camp for night? Do we want to take some breaks?
I think most by day, camp by night.
Yeah.
I do need to take a rest before we get too far away to make sure I'm fully capable, because I did use some things in the duel.
I'm right there with you. So.
Did we talk to Ursula about timing on the winery and whatnot?
We did not.
We should let her know that we are going to leave for 2 weeks.
Oh, send a message.
Okay.
You're like, I don't want to track her down again.
I'm
Well,
just saying.
it's only within 120 feet though, so
Oh.
I don't
Yeah, it's
think
not
she's
sending like
that
I do,
close.
like, hey, hey, hey. I would have made your life hell with that. I was already planning that. Do you remember that one guard I talked to? This is what he hears in his head.
You've talked shit to a lot of guards.
I know. Kelmorn will remember every single one of them.
Kelmorn will remember that.
I mean,
At
I
least
have
these guards
something,
still
I
have
just
their
don't have
boots.
a
The
paper.
Kelmore never
Yep.
forgets.
10 feet. You have to stay within 10 feet of me.
Okay.
There's something with Brian's characters and guards. Like last campaign in the Marked, he was regularly stealing the boots off of guards.
Maybe it's because I spent 9 years as one. They're all assholes.
So, what is the, are you taking a long rest and then heading out, or are you...
I think we should spend the time to talk to Ursula, take a long rest, and then head out.
All right, so why don't you guys go rest, and we'll go find. I'll go find her, and we'll tell her what's going on, and
All right, and leave at dawn.
yeah,
Okay.
Alright.
and break.
I'm not gonna make you wait for all that. You give Ursula the message. She completely understands and is fine with it. She says by the time you all make it back, she'll probably be over in Lothering again.
Dinner.
Of course. You guys are able to get your long rest uneventfully. And you're able to head out in the morning uninterrupted.
Ooh.
All right. Good morning.
this as a good morning, like we're all down getting breakfast, or is okay?
Might as well have some good food before we head out.
Did you ever name your horse?
It's my luck to ride on a horse without a name.
Yeah, mine's Moto Moto. That is canon. That's staying. I'll be damned.
I'm having steak and eggs for breakfast, and the steak is getting half of it cut off for Bob.
Okay.
The name will come to me.
With some steamed vegetables. The most normal thing Gilmore has ever eaten this entire campaign.
Are you eating vegetables?
Of course.
What do you mean, of course?
No butt eggs.
I mean,
No.
you feel a pawing at your feet.
Oh. Here.
It's Ember wanting food.
I just tossed you some steak.
Here you go, little buddy.
And she chomps away.
Is Ember going back to you?
I don't know. Do you want Ember?
She's like sitting between you two. She was just pawing at him
Alright.
for food.
No, we'll share.
Well,
We're parents.
Aw.
Aww.
He said he was going in someone's room.
Well, Dalen.
perhaps leaving
Well-
Ember with you in the beginning until they get fully grown, and then afterwards with admin in combat. Or you can, if you can train Ember to actually reconnoiter and watch your back while you are watching ours.
That's
That
a
way
good
you don't
idea.
have to worry about someone sneaking up behind you.
That's a really good idea.
Who is this
His name's Gilmore.
You find him very charismatic now.
Weird. He makes sense.
I got max charisma right now.
Don't look a gift horse in the mouth, as
I'm
they
looking
say.
at the gnome.
Moto Moto huffs.
You know, Edmund could die as long as Moto Moto lives. I will be happy.
Just avoid bridges, and you're fine. It's a heavy horse with a human.
Why did you pick that name?
Junkie.
I'm not charismatic. I have 5
Are you
charisma.
gonna make him go on a diet?
No,
He is
it's
beautiful.
wrong.
We don't fat shame here.
No, I
Don't
didn't.
horse shame
I
him.
just, I wasn't asking like in a bad way. I'm just saying, are you happy with him as he is?
He is beautiful.
I
And
agree.
Ev
Pass
He
this over
is.
to Josh.
He huffs again.
This is out of game stuff. Just take it and read it. Just think of it. Let me know if I did a good job on that. It's out of game stuff. But
Alright. And you guys eat your breakfast. Last chance to do anything in town before you begin travel.
Are we supposed to do something in town for a good travel? No, let's just go.
That's good.
Okay, so you guys exit town. As you guys travel.
Nico.
before, as we leave town, if they're paying attention, they'll see me holding onto a necklace, whispering a few words, and tucking it in. Basically, I'm saying a prayer.
You feel it getting warm as you do. Just a gentle warmth.
Guide us so we can help those who have had their eyes forced shut.
And you guys travel pretty uneventfully for about a week.
Wow.
Pretty smooth sailing. It's a basic road. You come across people going the other direction every once in a while.
I'll greet them friendly, tell jokes, normal jokes, and how about with camp?
And like the people know that this is a long road, so there are various obvious campsites set up along the road. You guys are welcome to stay in those or outside of them if you don't trust them. I'm looking at you because you're always suspicious of everything.
Yes, I am.
Are you still suspicious of Kelmore?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do we want to take camp at one of these places?
Yeah, let's take. Yeah, it's fine. It's where
Okay.
you know, it's yeah. If it's well worn, it's fine. you know.
Okay.
Still need to take watch, but yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I can do tiny hut too.
That might be very prudent if we can do that every night.
Out of game, that's a really good spell.
Yeah.
Maybe have it the same color as a rock. That way it looks like a rock and all that. Maybe we can put some on top of it and make sure we move before the spell ends.
Yeah.
Splat.
That's a TPK if I heard one.
Yeah. The most ridiculous one as well. That's like y'all rolling nat ones and me rolling a nat 20. Like.
Don't give the dice any idea. Alright.
17.
I'm not gonna waste my roll if the next one's a 20. I need you guys to go ahead and give me, just each do one perception check for whenever you're taking watch for the first week.
Can I not watch but smell? It
Sure.
If not, it's entirely up to you.
Oh,
I'll do
nice.
one solid roll.
It's a 19. I only got a +1.
That's
on
an
that, so-
8.
Wait, what am I rolling for?
Perception.
Not
I got
passive, right?
an 8. It worked with the invisible guards. Because that was awesome.
21.
Oh, that was an awesome moment, and you were clinging onto it.
I still am.
21.
Okay. 8, 21,
8.
8,
19.
19. Nice.
Well, at least somebody's.
Well,
keeping
I also
it.
have my
At
horse.
least two of
too,
us aren't falling asleep on the job.
That he can watch.
Hey,
I
how'd you
can
only get
set
an
him
8?
to
Don't you have, like,
watch.
your,
Yeah,
like,
and I'll
dog
do
smell
something
and
with
stuff?
mine.
Yeah,
Terrible.
I used vision
Okay.
instead of smell.
Roll their
Okay.
perception checks.
There was one time.
What's the perception check of the warriors? I'm using that stuff. Just that.
That's okay.
Passive perception of 11 and perception of +1.
And they would smell all the guards in the room.
That's going to be a 17.
They were invisible.
13 for mine.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I'm like.
D20 rolls.
That worked.
You're getting him out of the way.
Yeah.
I got faith in you.
It was my proudest moment.
And your watches go pretty uneventfully. Until
Until. Wait a minute.
until one night when Kyrie is keeping watch.
My bad.
You manage, well, not you, but your horse hears, and you'll get a chance to respond. This won't be a surprise attack. As a woman comes forth into the campsite and attempts to knock you out.
In my tiny hut? Or I'm watching.
You're keeping
I guess,
watch,
so,
yeah.
Okay.
It's very specifically while you were.
Well, then
Okay.
we don't have the tiny hut.
Yeah.
You have to be inside of it for it to work.
Alright. Let me pull up the encounter.
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
And with the 10 feet you get +5 in all your saves.
That's reminding.
Alright. Here it is. What's up? See, does a 17 hit you?
It just hits because that is my AC.
Alright. This woman reaches out and you see just as she starts to cast a spell.
Bet you wish I had the whistle now,
Well,
huh?
I'm pretty sure you're all within 120 feet of me anyway, so.
Let me. Yeah, I'm sorry, I lost the page that I had the thing up on. There it is. And you take. Oh, that's. Alright. Wow, that's great. You take 7 slashing damage, and you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Well,
I want to use that stupid dice because that's.
Okay, within 10 feet of me.
You're sleeping.
Doesn't matter. Is she within 10 feet of me?
Well, I'd be out watching, so wherever you ended up, if you were sitting next to me or whatever.
I'm just saying, if you're within 10 feet of me, you get a +5 on your save.
Where would you have? How would you guys have gone to sleep? Would you have been?
I mean, I would have been on the outside of the camp, but at the camp, I would have been in the camp, but I wouldn't be like next to the fire or anything.
we're all in the hut though.
No, because
If
And not while she's on watch.
Yeah.
I can't be.
No, she's not in the hut. We're in the
No.
hut.
But
As
I
soon as she
can't. I
leaves,
have
the
to be
hut's gone.
in the
Yeah.
hut for it to be a hut.
So where are we sleeping?
Outside.
Outside. Sorry. If you're gonna make me watch, I can't do the hut. So.
Holy shit, man.
So what? I'm sorry. What was I doing again?
Getting knocked out.
Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
So we can sleep on the
Please don't roll a 1.
23.
That is a save.
Or 28 if you were fine.
Yeah. I think I'm okay with it.
I know.
You are
Yeah,
not-
I hope so.
You are not made weak to all damage by this slice.
That's good.
Because
Said I
it
took
saved on
7
that. Mhm.
damage.
Alright.
Okay.
Is it a sword?
I'm gonna like cast message like, wake up, drum up.
Roll initiative.
Yes.
24.
Failed me.
Outstanding.
17.
18, I think. Yep, because I have +0 initiative.
24.
Alright. 24 and
11.
Let me see your dice.
New dice.
they need to be blessed.
Now I'm mad.
What?
You want 50? Is that?
I don't know what it is. Let me go to the side. It's an 11. No, it's 12. Because you should essentially be 21.
A fun little dice fact there. Each side of each 20
I did not
apparently
know
is
that.
up to 21.
I did not know that.
That's
Look
neat.
what I just rolled.
Use that one.
You blessed it. You blessed it.
Alrighty. So, first up, we have Jalen. You hear her cry out in pain and say there's danger.
Okay, so
You have to
do
take.
I,
You're currently prone since you guys are all laying down sleeping, so you have to take half your movement to get up
mhm.
and get ready to attack, but you have.
Yeah, so jump up, bow, you know. So I still get one attack though, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then, but I see who's attacking her.
Yes.
Alright, and I see that she's hurt. Because she did take damage.
Yes.
And she is saying there's danger, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Let's get on.
There's very clearly a slice on her arm.
Ow.
Oh, count words about that. Oops, I can't hold this.
Kylie, you recognize this woman.
Oh shit.
28.
This woman is one of the cultists you have been running from.
Double shit. Okay.
28.
That hits.
Alright.
Come out.
Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't do the Hunter's Mark though. 28, 4 plus 9 points of damage.
Okay.
And she has no damage yet, right?
Correct.
Alright. And then for my bonus action, I'll do Hunter's Mark.
How far away are you from her?
I mean, I'm assuming we're not far.
Are you within 10 feet?
I wouldn't think so, but okay.
Would you have been sleeping within 10 feet of her?
Would you have been guarding within 10 feet of us?
That's the question.
Yeah. Or would you like been walking around?
I probably would have kind of just been walking around a little bit.
Because I know my character would have been around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I would have been that close to you, within 10 feet.
So we'll say.
Because you'd have been
within 20
snoring and
feet.
whatnot, so.
God, Jalen does not snore. He's a creature of the night.
He doesn't sleep.
Then your ranged attacks need to be made at disadvantage.
Oh, okay. No, do it again. No problem.
Sorry.
That's
That
all right.
was.
No, it makes sense.
We'll say that this one hit because I didn't mention it until now, but
2 attacks.
Well, yeah, but I took one action was to get up and get ready. I would do
it's-
this.
No,
Half
that's,
your
that's
movement.
not-
That was
that's
half your
not-
movement.
Yeah, it's half your movement.
Oh,
An action, you took the attack action.
right.
And because you have that level, whenever you take the attack action, you get 2 attacks.
Okay. All right, so I'll do this.
I know it's very weird it took me a
I was
while to
thinking action.
Right.
It was like attack.
It's not. It's,
Oh, okay.
You took the attack action. You only get 1 action. You took the attack action, you get to attack twice.
Okay, so I'll do the second one with disadvantage.
It took me a minute to wrap my head around that too, so.
So 17.
a 17 hits.
Good to know, good to know, good to know.
7 points.
Okay.
And since I was going to do the Hunter's Mark after, I just went attack, and then Hunter's Mark, so we'll do that on the next one.
Okay.
Hey!
Alrighty. Then next up was 19.
Yep. So we established you're about 20 feet away.
Ish.
Okay. I stand up. I only have 15 feet of movement, so I'm going to move 15 feet. And as I move, brandish my warhammer, and I yell,
I got you now for a ball.
nope.
Grass, and I'm a lawnmower.
Shut up. I'm trying to get
We're on count
that
one.
one though. That's
I-
what he said it.
I swear, any harm you do to her, I will repay you 3-fold. And I
Aw,
use
Come on.
Vow of Enmity as my action, because I can't get close enough to attack.
Okay.
And then I will use my bonus action to Hexblade Curse.
Okay. So what does the vow of enmity do?
I have advantage on attacking them for 1 minute. And the Hexblade Curse, it gives me +3 damage, and I crit on a 19 or a 20. And I gain 6 hit points if they die.
Nice.
Yes.
All right. And what was your dex modifier, Gary?
+5.
Okay. Then you go first.
Alright. So
There's a chill sent down your spine as this woman, you recognize her. The first time in a while you've had to confront your past.
I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt at 3rd level.
Okay. Is that a to hit or saving throw? I can't.
20
No.
to hit.
It's the hit.
Okay. That hits.
19 damage.
Alright. And she will
66.
reaction, and I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Damn.
Now you are within 10 feet of me, you have a +5.
Okay.
Because you're 20 feet away, I can move 15 feet, you're 5 feet away from me.
16 plus 5, 21.
Alrighty. So,
I specifically went 6 level paladin for just that ability.
Nice.
you take 9 half to 4 fire damage. As upon hurting her, she just kind of flicks at you, and flame erupts from her. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Pray.
You have movement.
Let's see. Going to use my warhorse's turn and do a. Let's see. I'm gonna do a trampling charge with him. He'll come running at her and hit her with a hoof attack. And you
Okay.
have to succeed on a DC 14 strength saving throw.
That is 8.
you are knocked prone, and he can make another attack with its hooves as a bonus action. So let's see.
Got badass horse over there.
Yeah.
That's why I got one too.
I'm guessing a 12 doesn't hit.
Nope.
No, wait. Hit is. Oh, wait. Is that right?
So you got plus 6 to hit. No, that's just the average damage. You still roll 2d6 plus 4.
Okay.
They do that average damage if like DMs don't want to always roll the dice. They just average the damage.
Okay. So. Alright, so what do I do then to see?
2d6 plus 4.
Yay for new spells.
6. That's 10. So yeah, I'm sure it doesn't hit.
Nope. Alrighty. It's her turn. She uses her movement to get back up. And I gotta be the bad guy.
Don't worry.
Mhm.
That's what I wanted to do.
I need you
Nice.
to make a Constitution saving throw.
You got a plus 5.
Calmore.
Calmar? Yeah, you need. Okay.
As she turns her attention to you from that threat.
Good.
The girl is going with me.
I don't want to go with you.
You don't get a say, Vessel.
What the hell does
That
that mean?
is a 21.
That succeeds, so you only take half damage.
I'm good with that.
Can I borrow some d6s?
Yeah. How many?
How many do you need?
I only have one, and this does 14 d6.
Holy cow!
14d6 at
Yep.
level 7?
How many did you just?
So that's 4.
Here's
No.
5. I don't think I want to give you any, but.
So if you have 7, just roll them twice.
So we're gonna die.
I even.
Alright, we're not messing around with the lower level spells. We're going on the big mothers.
She's like playing Yahtzee over here, like 6, 6, 6, 6.
Yahtzee!
Oh, that's a lot. For who?
And then that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I need to do 5 more. 46 halved to 23.
Just so you know, that would have one-shot me. Yeah.
That's what
Better
I'm
lay
saying.
hand
I
yourself.
have to be the bad guy.
Yeah.
I have to play this character like I have to choose the spell that they would do.
Yep.
Oh, this chick is going down. Whose turn is it?
Not gonna lie, as a character, I'm kind of curious to see where I would end up going in now, but. Thank you. Alrighty. We're gonna keep that.
Next
we're
time
gonna
you make her
have
roll
him
that
again.
14 times. She'll think about using that spell again.
Oops. Sorry. Put everything all over the place here.
And that is her turn. Which brings us over to our last.
Wolf Boy gets up.
No.
Seeing
It's
that-
on.
Oh, it's on.
You're like, bring it. Oh, when they do that in movies.
Alright.
You see,
So cool.
as you wake up, I'll say you wake up at the point where where Curie gets in a hit and she does the hellish rebuke, only to get up and Kelmorn's hurt. Kelmorn is immediately
I'm
really
at 10 hit
hurt.
points.
I have a quick question.
Edmund gets
Yeah.
up, does that downward dog stretch.
Guiding Bolt would have advantage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Nice. So, how far away is she from me?
Well, we established roughly 20 feet.
That's half my movement. Shit. So.
If you want to try and do some cool flippy stuff or something to not use as much movement, you can. You gotta roll for it though.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Dirty 20. Acrobatics, that is.
Nice. I'll say you're able to kind of like spring up from when you wake up. You just instinctively grab your weapons and you basically do like a forward roll type deal and you end up back on your feet closer to her, ready to engage.
Okay.
Pretty cool.
So, here's what I'm going to do. As I roll forward, I'm going to pull out my rapiers that way. When I stand back up, they're in my hands. I'm going to slice my arm. There's a reason why.
I would hope. Kelmorn has now possessed Edmund.
Take 2 points of damage, and my right sword lights on fire.
Together.
And so I'm taking first attack with advantage.
Wait, so what happens to your sword?
So when I cut myself, it lights on fire.
Basically,
So
he pulls his swords out and he slices one across his arm as he pulls it out, and you see what should be blood turn into flame and go over the entire sword.
That's cool.
Yeah. That's terrible. That's a 12.
That does not hit.
That's fine. That's fine. You're bad.
That's with advantage, right?
Yeah, that's what's advantage. Yeah, I rolled a 1 and a 5.
Oh.
Alright.
So
When the
you do
dice
something,
say
like, really
no,
cool
you
and it
can't be
doesn't-
cool.
That's another 1.
Oh my gosh.
Throw those dice.
Edmund has
You
been
have-
cursed.
You
Yeah.
didn't make your dice jail yet. You definitely need to make dice jail.
Action surge. First hit. That's a 22 to hit. Second hit. That's 14.
It's him.
The 22 hits.
That's fine. I'm cursed. I'm cursed. So that's gonna be.
So I'm not going to use these dice now.
I'm going to see if this is concentration. I don't think it is.
Seems like every session we have one with cursed dice, and
What
it's
if
usually
the last week I was in natural 20s all the time, and now it's like,
I'm just
you
trying.
used up all of your luck in the one session.
wow.
5 and then so 5 slashing damage and then 6 points of fire damage.
Okay.
I was gonna kick ass, but I'm sucking tonight, so we know how this is gonna go. That's my turn. I'm trying to be a badass.
Back to the top.
Alright, so I need to make sure that I am, like, for my movement, I need to be far enough away so I'm not at disadvantage.
Okay.
Okay. So, Hunter's Mark.
Well, in this specific instance, it's not necessarily you being too close that's causing you a disadvantage. It's something about her
Oh.
where ranged is at disadvantage.
But I wouldn't know this. My character wouldn't know this.
You would know probably that as long as you're not in melee range, you would not have disadvantage. Because you are a skilled archer, I would assume.
Yeah,
that.
you have enough experience in combat to know that normally you should be making these shots.
I need to look up something real quick.
Okay. Calmorn is on deck.
Yep, I already know what I'm gonna do.
Perfect.
So I would know. Like when I shot, something seemed off. Like
Yes.
I would have, should have,
Yes.
but something really seemed off.
As to whether it's a spell, an effect, an ability, you don't know.
I just need to see if my Hunter's Mark goes towards.
Sorry, I'm at 20 hit points. Because it was 46 guys, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Am I close enough to charge it? Like, am I close enough to where drop my bow, run up with my swords?
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna do that then.
It's 20 feet. I'm pretty sure your movement speed is like 30.
It's 35.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, short swords don't fail me now. First attack is going to be 26.
That hits.
Second attack will be a 19.
That hits.
Okay. So the first one is 1d6 plus 5.
She may hit hard, but there's still a lot more of you than there are of her.
First attack, so
Oh, 6 plus 5 is
so you can see
11.
it.
Okay.
I'm touching it.
The second one is 1d6 plus 5 is going to be an 8.
Okay.
My hunter's mark is
Rolled
going
my
to be a
first attack, and I didn't have
1d6,
her watch, so
a 3,
Okay.
and since she's below maximum hit points, I'm assuming, right?
Yes, she is below maximum.
I just want to make sure. So I get a 1d8 for Colossus Slayer. 6.
Nice.
Yeah.
See, Rangers can be cool as hell.
yes, they absolutely can.
You know,
I, can't
lots of
wait,
damage.
I can't wait till that the new rework does come in though, because that will really help out.
Come on.
Okay. Bonus action, Hunter's Mark. First attack, go in there. Already pre-rolled. Natural 20. And I'm dumping since she just hit me for a lot, I'm dumping a level 2 Divine Smite.
Okay.
Smite is smite.
So that's 3d8. Plus another d8. I don't have another one, do I? No.
Need a D8?
3, 4, 5, 6. That's alright. 6, 11. 22. 32 points of damage.
Okay.
I rolled low. I rolled a 1 and a 2 on one of the die. That's the first attack. Second attack. As I scream.
It's a very angry gnome.
Okay, not as good.
Need to get
That's
him one of
only
those
that's a
garter
16 to
gnome
hit.
hats. 16?
Yep.
That just hits.
Alright. You know what? We're dumping another Divine Smite.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have to add 12 to that last damage for Hunter's Mark. Because all dice are doubled. It's an extra d6. Okay, first Divine Smite damage, not doubled. I do better on the not double. What the hell? That's 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 25, 28, and then I add one more d8 for my attack. So 28, 32. 32, 32.
Alrighty.
But I'm out of second level spells now. I think that's all I got. Yep, I got 2.
Alright. And that brings us to Kyrie.
She's not dead?
How's she looking?
She's not dead. Not dead.
She looking undead?
Oh yeah, if they aren't dead, they take more damage. So, okay. But if they are, hold on, I will, because I'm sorry, I don't know this, but smite.
You failed me.
I thought undead or fiend.
No.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm gonna try Guiding Bolt again. 'Cause I don't think a 15 hits, does it?
No.
Alright. Okay. Then for my bonus action, I'm going to cast Healing Word at third level for Kelvin. So you get 13 hit points back.
Thank you.
And then, let's see, I have the War Horse. Try to hit her again. she'll have to make a strength saving throw.
And strength is not her specialty. That is a 15.
No, she passed. So, trampling charge did not work. So, that's my turn, I guess.
Alright. I need, now that everyone's up close and personal,
No, no.
I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw.
+5 to everybody.
New dice, you failed me. I'm not gonna use
So
it.
plus, so I have a 22 altogether.
I've got a 19.
30 with the 5.
Jesus.
You had, I rolled a 20. I rolled a natural 20 plus my 5.
So 19 is the low one.
Alrighty.
Y'all
That's
fail.
what, that's
Dang
what
it.
paladins do. Is the look? She got a 30.
Yeah, I rolled a natural 20.
She's
plus
like,
I have a 5
"What?"
plus 5, and
Yeah.
then his plus
It's like
5.
all matrixing it. Yeah.
Yeah, we're like,
All of you take half damage then.
Of what? Are you- It's like you can
14
stop
half,
rolling.
so you all take 7 damage as she gestures out with her hand. It's a somewhat more dramatic gesture than it needed to be, which is kind of why you guys were able to so easily just whoosh. But you see she gestures with a hand, and you see yellow powder come out from the hand that bursts into flame outwards from her, striking all of you.
Oh, no, that's only in wisdom and charisma.
Alright, and let's see. She is going to take out a book as her bonus action, and we move on to Edmund.
So, can I move anywhere to get flanking or some sort of advantage before I decide what I'm about to do? I know we're all sort of like gamed up on her, so
Sure.
Who's she focused on?
She
Poor
just
little
did an
gnome.
AoE.
Oh,
she's trying to steal me.
okay.
that ain't gonna work.
You know Calmor's thoughts.
Not anymore.
Oh, he yelled his thoughts. Any damage you do to her, I will repay you threefold. And it's very hard to sound like a badass when I'm doing my voice like that.
She's like, oh yeah, sure.
But
She
then
should
I
have
go,
rolled to make sure she's not laughing too hard.
Unfortunately, that was pretty much my big. I'd lose a D8 for any other divine smites now.
That's 17 to hit on the first,
It's
26 on the second.
okay.
That's awful. 15 on the last one.
Does not.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
AC is 16.
That is fine. So it's gonna
All I gotta do is roll 8 or higher. I did not roll 8 or higher. I got rid of those dead bad rolls.
So that's
I
terrible.
rolled 8 or higher.
I'm sucking so much ass today.
Okay.
7 on the first one.
These two guys are going
Okay.
story.
That's better.
Wow, 8 and 2.
13 on the second.
1 and 20.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay.
Top of the round.
So I started bringing out a book. I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna focus on hitting the book out of her hand.
Okay. So you're gonna drop your weapons to try and disarm her?
No, I'm just gonna hit it by. Well, no, I'm gonna try to hit it with my sword. I'm trying to hit the book out of her hand with my sword.
Okay, so you're more so trying to.
Call shot.
Watch out.
Yeah.
It's
All right, what do I need to do?
Call shots have an increase in AC.
Okay.
If I recall correctly from the little chart I handed out, I believe the hands were +3.
Possibly, but with all of us surrounding, you probably have advantage.
Yep.
Flanking.
Yeah.
So the AC is higher, but you are flanking.
So it would be a 19 AC.
18.
So close.
Well, you got 2 attacks.
I know. 20. Not dirty 20. Dirty 20.
Uh-huh.
Dirty 20. 3 is 8. What's the I forget what this is. My spells. 400 mark is another 1d6, so it's 8 plus 5 is 13. And then for Colossus Solaire is another 2, so 15 altogether.
So Chet sees I'm not making it up.
Oh no.
How do you want to do this?
That was exactly enough.
So since I was going for the book, let's say we cut off the book, then cut off her head. So whack, whack, whack.
You go in to smack the book out of her hand, but as you're in the midst of the motion, you feel an opening, so you just kind of push forward a little bit more. So it goes from just hitting her arm to getting into her stomach, and you slice through her arm and into her stomach. She's profusely bleeding out of her gut as she doubles over and collapses.
Question is, are we still on initiative?
You are not?
I want to look through her person
I
and
will
her
assist.
belongings.
Okay.
I'm
just gonna clean up. That's what was on her.
I'm gonna sniff and see if there's more.
You
Okay.
gonna do what?
Yeah.
He's doing a sniffy thing.
Oh,
Natural 20.
20.
Nice!
So that's a total.
Not on the new day. Well,
No,
yeah.
that's a total 21.
But it's a natural
It's a
20.
natural 20 though. It's a natural 20.
The best of any possible outcome is what a natural 20 is. So it does not mean an auto success. It is just the best possible outcome. You sniff around and you don't smell any other presence around you, any other beings. There is a very unpleasant odor coming from the book.
Can I go?
You guys are searching her.
Mm-hmm.
What are you guys going for first?
Oh, I'm letting them search. I'm
Okay.
good with what I've done.
I want to.
And actually, I'm gonna start looking around, making sure that
Okay.
Yeah, I'll let you guys
Yeah.
like detect. I can send the horse out to scout too. But I want
Oh, I guess I need
to
to go pick
see
him up.
if I can find
Yeah.
any type of information that will give me some idea of what is going on, because I still don't really know why they're after me.
Roll an investigation check.
Don't you?
I'm
Oh,
assisting.
you don't speak with the dead. That was the other game.
I'm going to assist so she hopefully has advantage.
Yep.
15. 17.
Okay. With the 17, as you look through on her person, specifically for not necessarily anything of monetary wealth, but information, you feel a slight warmth as Kelmorn is helping you, coming specifically from around here.
Yes.
And you find in her pocket a letter. You open it to read it. It's not sealed, it's already been opened and
Okay.
read.
Yeah.
Okay. You open it and it seems like a letter from her husband. And it is addressed, "My dearly beloved,
Oh no.
We're gathered here today to get through this thing called life.
we are making such great strides towards getting our vessels. We have been doing a wonderful job with the sacrifices.
Oh, okay.
We got rid of the wood elves and the werewolves.
Hey! Are you reading this out loud?
Yeah.
Hey! I'll stab her again.
Just bitch.
The fact that we get to do this together, the fact that you fell in love with me, despite you being an
high elf and myself being a drow, I consider myself ever so lucky. I look forward to capturing the vessels together.
So spit on her.
I'm gonna look for any type of holy symbol or anything like that on her.
Okay. Go ahead and roll investigation.
I want to grab the book.
You grab the book.
Do you
Oh, no.
assist me? Does anybody assist me at all?
I'll give you guidance.
What are we gonna do? Like, oh, guidance.
Gates!
Looking at the book, because I imagine, well,
You're like, no, I'm scared now. I don't want to touch the book.
Hang on, because I can mage hand it.
I'm looking. It's a Necronomicon, you know.
yeah.
Yeah, right?
Batu,
Is it like
Rata.
human flesh made
Nickapoo.
out of-
Does it have a title?
You get close to it, and you see the binding isn't what you would typically expect. Instead, it is patches of skin.
Told you.
I knew it!
As you look at it to attempt to find the title, and you see one label: Book of Necrosis.
Shop smart. Shop that smart.
I look around. Is anybody paying attention to me?
These two are like digging through the body practically,
I'm not looking
and
around.
he's on search. So
Yeah.
Flaming sword.
you stab my book.
I stabbed the book. Well, in Edmund's mind, it's like, it's bad book. It's not good.
In bad.
Bad book.
So
you have
after
anything to
going on this mission to
destroy
find a book for the goddess
disgusting
of
things
knowledge,
like that?
you're going to stab and burn a book.
Wisdom is not your dumb stuff.
So hold on. So let's put this right. You have a flashback of the vision of a book.
It's not
Was
the
it-
same book.
I'm just saying.
It's not the same book.
No.
I do it anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, stuff made of
Roll
like,
damage
flesh
on the
is
book for me.
probably. Nah.
Roll damage on the book.
to roll damage on a book.
Yeah, I think you should roll to hit.
All right, so that's
So you get a good roll on a book.
on a book. Yeah. That is 8 piercing
Natural
damage,
20.
5 fire damage.
Okay.
Can only hit her for 2, but a book.
Knowledge. And here's the
You're
thing.
looking at this book, and
It smiles at you.
as you smell this horrible stench, you see the blood from the woman getting closer to the book, and before it gets a chance to touch, you feel like it would do something. You don't know what, but this is necromancy, and there's blood going at it, so stabby stab. And you hear... Let me...
Take the book to the blood. Oh, you almost got it. Oh, you almost got it. Oh, you almost got it. You're so close.
You hear the screams of 50 souls simultaneously ringing in your ear.
Just him?
Yes,
Okay.
as you destroy this book.
Well, I'm a serial killer.
You just destroyed 50 souls.
You don't know that. You just know I.
Why are you a serial killer? And what are you doing with that book?
As he says that, you just see Edmund.
That's
just-
like burnt on the edges, and then
We should at least know it was probably an evil book. I grant you that, but I think that we're all been touched by Ioun, who is about knowledge.
I was touched by him.
Here's my logic, right? I know I'm flawless. I'm the leader. Like it totally makes sense. Fire, bad book. Besides, would Ioun want knowledge like this spread out?
Ioun is more about letting knowledge exist for knowledge's sake. However, I will say that your logic is not altogether flawed, but acting upon it on your own behest without discussion is very flawed.
Bad book.
Talk, communicate,
I think it's a
Back
bad
in the ashes
book.
of the book.
okay?
It's,
I understand that is what you think, but we have 3 other minds here.
I kind of agree with him.
I
Oh no, I actually
I'm
do
not
too.
listening.
It's made
I
of. It's got
totally
like
smelled
flesh.
death on that book.
It's
And there was blood going towards that book, so I was like, if
I
that
do
gets
not-
there, it's... Mm-mm.
I do not disagree with your actions. Just in the future, could we communicate before an immediate act, unless there's a life on the line?
Well, with the blood going to it, that sounds kind of. It could have been something really bad.
That could have been, so yes, please, but it,
I will mention further down the line before I do something reckless.
Maybe he's stabbing the book.
And I'm stabbing the book.
Stab.
I'm still stabbing the book.
Just to let you know what you just destroyed, it was essentially. This is morbid as hell, so I apologize, Pokemon fans, but this is basically a Pokeball for multiple undead. It can hold
Good
up to
job.
16 specters, 14 shadows, 12 poltergeists, and 8 ghosts to be summoned at will by the user.
Is it completely
you
destroyed?
lost that. You could have had it.
Okay.
No,
I was like,
because-
I'm gonna fireball
Because
that
I
bitch.
hate
It's not-
undead. This would have been. Ooh.
Was it cursed? Just please.
You'll never know.
As a player, let me know what I can regret my decision.
I want full regrets.
I suggest that we look at the rest of her body, and then we bury it off the road.
Burn it.
I think, yeah.
Burning it would probably be a good idea.
I think
Here,
so.
do you want me to do that?
After we search the entire body.
After.
Of course.
I'm just gonna be flinging my sword around.
Just
Like,
juggling.
there's a little
You're
bit.
doing your
I
own
think-
little fire show over there.
Yeah.
I
Or
think
you
he's
can have
a,
Ember do it. Ember could do it.
I think he's a pyromaniac. We might have to keep an eye on him.
As soon as you mention Ember being able to do it, she kind of like gets up and barks excited.
She's like, yes, can I? I'll do it, I'll do it, I'll do it.
Tail.
Yeah. Very excited puppy. Like, I get to burn? I get to burn? I get to burn?
Jalen, can we use your eyes over here, please?
It's like playing fetch for a normal dog.
I would like all of us to do like a group thing to make sure we find everything on this body. Like strip the freaking body.
Ew.
So you want me to field dress as I pull out my knife?
No, please keep her small clothes on, but you know, her underclothes she can keep on. But let's find everything.
She's wearing a very nice looking robe.
What was her race?
She was an elf. A dark skinned elf.
Okay.
Carrie, could you detect magic at all?
I do not have that prepared. I can.
Pokespectre, I choose you.
All the ghost types.
I mean,
As Jalen freaks out and tries to kill you
Thelmar
and the
can
Spectre.
detect invisibility, and if anything is poisonous, but that's.
Alright.
I don't have detect
Damn,
magic
that would have
on
created
me.
hell with my character.
Maybe you can do an Arcana check to see if anything might be magical later.
Oh, okay.
She's hot. No, literally, she's about to
She
put on fire.
evil. Do you want me to?
Sure.
Who's gonna do the roll?
Who's doing what roll?
Well, it's investigation roll. Who has the highest?
I got a +6.
Investigation.
Yeah, so do I.
Well,
I
you're
have
playing with your
plus
swords.
3,
Yeah.
so.
That's why I asked Jalen to come over because I knew Jalen would probably have better.
I don't have a plus 3.
Could you guide Jalen and I will assist him?
There you go.
Guidance!
What's the guy? It adds what?
You've got guidance and you've got advantage.
Advantage plus a D4.
Yeah.
D4 you can't roll twice. Whatever you roll on the D4 is what you get.
Yeah.
No, they both got 11. Plus a 1, so 12.
Plus
no, I'm
your-
sorry, plus
18.
6. No, wait, hold on.
It's 18.
18.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, there we go. Very nice.
Both got
Um,
11.
That should be our routine now. I think that works good.
You can tell that her
So I'm not scanning her? Like a deer?
Please don't.
Okay.
And Kelmore is saying,
Well, usually that's why
Yeah.
you come ask me to come over and do something, but you know.
and just keep in mind, the other day Kelmore was like, why can't we torture people?
Yes,
Right.
so.
You, with the help of the other two, are able to discover that her dress is definitely enchanted. Whether you take that is up to you. And she has her blade fan that she had originally struck you with.
Well, I don't know if we.
It
I don't
is
know,
like
this
one
dress
of
could look
those
good on me.
folding fans, and it's got like the blades sticking out of each
Guitar.
part.
Ooh.
Oh, I could really take that.
You should definitely take the dress.
Perhaps we can get them looked at later.
Yeah.
Before you put
I
it on?
can, I'll just hang on to it, and then after I rest, then I can check the magic
He's
stuff on.
stabbing the book. Stabbing her.
Shall we move the body off the road and dispose of it?
Are we on the road or are we in the camp?
You're in the campsite, which is just off of the road.
Right. I
Yeah.
think moving maybe 50 feet within.
So let's just grab some wood, throw her body in the wood, and Ember can have some fun, and let's move on.
Yeah, let's,
Ember yips excitedly.
yeah, we don't want to take that away from Ember.
She's like bouncing back and forth.
As we're doing that, I'm going to make a break wall. So basically I'm digging a little covert around it. And I try to say, Ember, no fire outside, please. In the circle, all the fire in the circle.
She yips and a little flame comes out. She's very excited.
Good? Thank you.
Edmund would stay at the camp while they go bury her in the body.
Okay, are you doing anything in particular?
I want to see where she came from.
Okay.
Look for tracks of any kind. If she
Survival check.
Hmm.
if she teleported, if she
I'm going to cast Cures.
that's just one way for skills.
Because you just saw her attacking her. You don't. It's not investigation because you don't know which direction she came
Yeah.
from. It's survival just to try and find anything.
That's 14.
Okay. You find some semblance of footsteps walking up to the spot, but there's also all of your footsteps.
Mhm.
So it's you feel like she walked at like some distance in here before she started fighting, but as soon as it gets to the rest of the wooded area, it just
Okay.
you lose the trail.
So you know nothing about this, why she was after you? It sounds like a cult to me.
It is. I don't know why they're after me. They've been after me before I was even born. I've
They-
been on the run my whole entire life.
Do they have any ideology or symbology?
I don't even know.
Okay. Interesting. Sorry, I'm just minusing my lay on hands to get myself up to full. Because unfortunately, I can only, for 1 point, it's like one.
Yep.
And then it takes a while to recycle. I used 1 spell slot to do 1 Cure Light Wounds on me, and then 10 points to heal me up to full.
Okay. Ember excitedly begins to set fire. Just
Blow
jump.
pyromaniac.
She's
Oh,
like
wow.
jumping around every time she yips. She bits more fire at it. It doesn't take any time at all to set this thing ablaze.
Ember, bones too. Make it hot.
Do you hand the letter to anyone else? Or do you
gonna-
just read it
I'm
aloud
gonna-
and keep
I'll
it
read
yourself?
it aloud, but then, like, do you guys want to see it? The letter? Do you want
So we heard the letter, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
I read
Since
it.
I knew it dropped, no.
Can you want to look at it?
I'll take a look at it. Do I see any symbols on it or anything like that?
There is a small symbol on the left-hand side. Since you're proficient in religion, you can make a religion check.
I
Yep.
got you.
Alright.
Guidance.
I'm doing to make sure. Let's see. So that's 10, plus that's 13.
You can tell that this is in fact the symbol of 2 deities. You can make out one to be Cyric. You cannot make out the other one.
Right. This is a combination of two deities, one of which is Sirik, who is a very fucked up individual. Best way to describe it. And the other one I don't really know. Might have to do some research.
Can I take a look?
Of course.
Can I do the same roll?
Are you proficient in religion?
Sure
Go
am.
ahead.
I am now.
I am also.
I am
so-
proficient in acrobatics, arcana, insight, investigation, religion, and survival.
Skills aren't my thing, really.
Alright. That's awful.
I'm not even gonna say it.
All I'm going to say is Edmund has been cursed since you created him. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know.
He
Quite
is-
literally.
Yeah, but every roll, pretty much the majority of your rolls on Edmund have been low.
Yeah.
So, I'll take a look, just see if I recognize the symbol.
Okay.
I mean, but you know what I'm looking for, because I've already sent you the symbol of what I'm looking for.
You see the second symbol looks like that one.
Well, I just got to know for real.
I know, I agree.
And that's where we're going to end tonight's session. We went a little long. But thank you all for tuning in. We've just found out at least 3 of our players are connected. Ha 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 ha. We will see you guys next time.
Bye.
We're gonna have to have a long chat next time.
That was pretty good. That was awesome.
Yeah.
For me, creative.
Oh my god, Damien! What? Welcome, Raiders!